Okay, go.
We are live.
Not unusual.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm just checking on Facebook to see if we're live, and it looks like we are.
I just got the YouTube notification there.
You got YouTube one too.
Is that in the live comment said it start 7 1900 hours.
Yeah, shows we're live.
We're live. Let's go. Let's do this.
Live. Awesome. So, for everyone that's got anyone who's got a question, we've got the comments here on the right. We can feature those. So, bring it up. Brian says, "Is it delayed?" Brian, it's not delayed.
Nope.
We are exactly on time. Exactly on time. Pavel, we met you. It should start at 7ish. That's your time, I think, Pavel. Let's see. Yeah. But he's the coin magician we always meet at session. He's
yeah. It's amazing.
Alex says, magic books to recommend. Any ideas, Pete?
I always think Anneman's books are good. If you look at Life and Times of a Legend by Max Herbram, that's a great book. It's got all of it. Anneman's work inside there. Can't really go wrong with that.
Riyad says, how did Peter get on the team? He bribed his way on.
I did. You know what? Truthful story. I went out to a bar and I smashed a bottle, and Brad Christian were there. And I said to Brad, if you don't put me on the team, Brad, you're going to end up with a Chelsea smile.
That's absolutely not true. Please don't threaten Brad Christian if you want a job.
It's not true. No, it's not. Please, no.
Frankie Magic says, I won the April Fool's contest, and he loves Magic Stream. Thank you, Frankie. I'm glad you participated. Let's see. Red King says, massive fan. Cody, there's one. We've got one. Oh, he's not interested. Ben Allen. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Ben. We hope you have your beer ready for the official pub quiz.
He sent me a photo outside the shop going to get some beers.
Did he really? Essentials.
Yeah, essential beer. I think it was JD.
Best heckler line. Lloyd, what's your best heckler line?
Depends what they say, but there's so many common ones you get, like, oh, can you make my wife disappear? And you say, yeah, just give me a knife and a rope. That seems to work.
Brian Ling says, what are your opinions on Ross Taylor? Ross Taylor is incredible.
He's great.
Ross Taylor fools me every single time I see him.
Tom Bennett, great guy, says, hey guys. Hey Tom, good luck in the pub quiz.
How have you been serving with the closure of KFC? Well, it's funny you should say that. I have decided that if I can't get to the Colonel, I shall bring the Colonel to me. So today I made myself KFC chicken for breakfast.
Fucking hell, someone's
have a picture of it.
I did, yeah. I took a photo of it this morning. It's actually Korean chicken. It's soy, garlic, deep fried twice, extra cholesterol.
And that was breakfast.
That was literally, I swear, that was actually my breakfast. I had it today. There was nothing else here, so all I wanted.
Brad, you sound surprised.
Yeah.
He always surprises me.
It's always KFC time somewhere. Got the line.
Any classic coin books to recommend? Definitely Bobo.
Bobos.
Yeah, definitely Bobos. Why Peter Turner is annoyed? He's not annoyed. He just needs a nap, I think.
Just magic companies owing money.
That's his
yeah, because
that's his resting face.
Adam Kraft, why is Dwayne so bad at Call of Duty?
It's not me.
That's fighting talk.
Because he spends so long stuttering at it that he fucking fails to actually do anything.
I'm like 6 seconds behind everybody else.
Tobias Dostal's joining us. Hey, beauties. Woo!
Tobias is here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's
Hi,
up,
Toby?
We need to jump on Skype. I seen your message, Toby. I need to get back to you. I've just been
talking about Toby. Someone just said I heard something about Stay Cool 2. When will this happen?
About 3 months. Next.
Don't know whose phone you tapped, but nobody should really know about that.
Why Lloyd Barnes not drunk? Oh, my friend, you are so mistaken.
When is Ninja 3 coming out, Brad? Brad?
Next April 1st.
Well, never. 2020, never.
Yeah, quarter past, never. No, we talked about doing a Ninja 3. I think it'd be really cool.
We even started filming some pieces of it in New York with Pete McKinnon. Remember that, Brad?
Yeah.
Filmed a little bit with Ninja 3. So
Yeah.
all hope is not lost.
Floriano says, hi from Italy.
Hope you're staying safe, Floriano.
Right. Question for Brad. Do you miss not being as hands-on as you were at the beginning?
The only thing not hands-on is my own videos. That's the only thing not hands-on. Otherwise, I'm all over productions and going on, the biggest stuff like how to read minds and, anything that I want to go on, I'll go. Otherwise, G usually handles it, Lloyd and Dwayne. And I'm right there in the background with every aspect of website and business and what's going on. So very hands-on, but it just changed from me doing, the majority of the videos.
And we know how hands-on Brad is because when it comes to trailers,
One pixel Brad.
One pixel Brad. Sometimes
Oh yeah. Adrian, what about the new Geraint Turner project? I don't know if we can talk about that at the moment. We will. They're on about the stack, Pete.
Oh yeah,
watch carefully.
So cool.
So just so everyone's here, I want to talk to you about the format. So I'll go big screen for a second. We've got 52 different questions. So 52 different questions for the pub quiz. Get yourself a notepad, either on your phone. You can access the notepad on your phone, or you can get a pen and paper, and you can write down the answers. We're going to do it in separate rounds. So there's going to be a round on general knowledge, a round on magic history, a round on sleights, a round on Mendelism, a bonus round on Mendelism for Pete. So follow along. At the end of every round, we're going to circle back and go over the answers so you guys can do your marks. And everyone on the team, except me and Lloyd, will be playing because we're the quiz masters. So this is your opportunity to go head-to-head against everyone else. So against Dwayne, this is Dwayne Williams, wave. Against Brad, not yawning, like Dwayne. Cody Nottingham. Cody's in the middle of moving house, so he's currently in a cardboard box.
Yeah, that's it.
And also against Peter Turner. So look at him. He's like a
prepared warrior. That's why
he's like a cockatiel. He's blown away by his own reflection.
He's like a woolly Yoda.
Yeah. If you see Pete not answering questions during this, and he's pouting towards the camera, it's because he's forgot that we're in a quiz and he's just staring at himself.
I'm just looking at Lloyd's beautiful lush eyes.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Frank Flores, we love you, Frank. Frank's hilarious on Facebook.
Who's Harrison Wells? Because Brian Ling says Brad Christian looks like Harrison Wells.
Who is Harrison Wells?
Who's Harrison Wells?
No idea.
As long as it's not Harrison Greenbaum.
Hashtag
that's Harrison Wells.
Hashtag. Oh, he does. He does look like Harrison Wells.
You.
Ah,
You're a sexy motherfucker.
Zach was here, says, can we have hashtag Yorkshire tea? Dwayne, do you want to show your tattoo? And Pete? So I'm going to zoom in on Dwayne first.
Hold on, let's have a look. Where is it?
There it is. Hashtag Yorkshire tea. And Pete, where's yours? Maximize your screen.
Yorkshire tea.
Hashtag Yorkshire tea. For anyone that doesn't know, Yorkshire tea is a very popular UK tea brand. Let's talk about this first. So before we jump into the quiz, Worldwide Sports says thoughts on the new Dynamo show. The new Dynamo show is amazing. Lloyd, you watched it last night, didn't you?
Yeah, checked out the first episode last night. What a nice change for a magic show to have such a different atmosphere to it. Instead of it just being performing to celebrity after celebrity after celebrity, just really focusing on the stagecraft of magic and bringing down the music and focusing on the performer and the audience very quietly almost. Really different. And as always, the magic is second to none. And Dynamo in the last 3 years alone has just become 10 times the performer that he was previously, and even back then he was brilliant. So if you haven't seen it, I think it's an absolute must-see show. A lot of people are going to be talking about this when they finish it.
Yeah, agreed. And if you haven't seen it yet, you can go to magicstream.com after the pub quiz, and you can watch the new Dynamo interview about his new show, Beyond Belief, for free. So magicstream.com. Okay, so guys, let's start the quiz. I'm going to go for the first couple of questions. Now, if you're playing along at home, a pub quiz in the UK usually involves a few beers. So make sure you're of age and drinking responsibly. For Brad, what time is it, Brad, for you?
It is 10:12 a.m.
AM. Probably not a drink for Brad. Or Cody.
My God.
We'll have Brad and Cody's drink.
No, I waited till 1 o'clock.
Cody's doing it right.
Cody, yeah.
Boy. Cody boy.
Is that whiskey? Oh, yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
I got it as well. I got the decanter ready to go.
Prepped, boys. We're prepped.
Yeah.
I waited till Brad
Pete.
was on so he could see me drink on the job. No.
What's in yours, Pete?
Mine's got Maker's Mark in it in this one.
Yeah, what about yours, Cody?
Evan Williams.
Oh, Cody, guess what's in mine?
Yorkshire tea.
No.
Oh, shit.
Jefferson Ocean. Do you want to tell everyone what Jefferson Ocean is?
Yeah. So Jefferson Ocean is a whiskey that spends like 6 or 8 months out on the barrels, in whiskey barrels out on the sea, and it makes its rounds, and whatever's left comes back to the U.S., back to Kentucky, and it's bottled there. And then apparently the swashing around and such gives it a different taste. So that's what Jefferson Ocean is.
Michael Eaton says Brits doing it proper. You sound like you're from British. We are doing it proper.
We are. Okay, so let's jump into this. Let's jump into the quiz. Let's go for round one. If you're following along at home, this is round one.
So
and round one is general knowledge. So
how do you answer? What do we do?
Because there's no point in cheating. Otherwise, we could just Google the questions.
Right. Yeah, but right. So what do we do? Wait a second. Are we writing this? Are we writing this down? Are we saying it out loud? What are we doing?
No saying it out loud. Everyone's going to write it down, either on a piece of paper or on your phone. You're going to write down the answers to the questions. So Rick says what's going on.
He's going to write down the answers on billets, like the one ahead principle.
What do you do if you're from Kentucky and you're illiterate?
Write it in answer in expressive dance.
So just draw pictures.
Guys, we're going to jump into the quiz. So everyone following along at home, it's going to be round one. And this is general knowledge. So get yourselves a piece of paper, get yourselves your phone. Before we dive into the quiz, Ashraf Omar says, Stop Aging by Brad Christian, now available on Illusionist.
Brad looks younger than you, G.
I know. I know. I've been trying to steal his blood while he sleeps and inject it into myself.
What did Brad have? Frank Flores says, what did Brad have for breakfast? He looks radiant. He bloody well does.
Question one from Joe Straight says, can Lloyd grow a beard?
Yes, I can. I have grown this for a week. Check this out. Fucking show you.
Grown what for a week?
All right, here we go. Question one. Everyone follow along at home as well for question one, round one.
Oh.
If your birthday is February 14th, what is your star sign? So question one, round one. Brad, you don't look like you're making any notes there.
Sagittarius?
No, don't say that loud.
Don't say it out loud. You're going to give it away for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Make some
Pete's
notes.
like, can you picture it written in alphabetical spaghetti?
Yeah,
Is there an A in there?
Yeah, jumble letters up in your head.
Is there an A in there?
Okay, ready? Question two. What year did the Titanic sink? And you can get a bonus for the exact date.
Do I get another bonus point if I can tell you the book that predicted it in advance?
Go on, man.
No.
If it's not Bigger Fish 3.
No, it was the record of Titans and Futility.
Right. Don't give away the date though yet. We'll just see what people have got.
I don't know the date. I'm just going to estimate.
Okay. So that was question two. What year did the
live stream
Titanic sink?
giving attempting the answers? Live stream. Don't try and put the answers in. Write them down at home.
Yeah, everyone write them down.
Mind you, Cody can't read, so
he's true.
Okay. David
Tinkle
Tinkle
we're doing this verbally.
says Finding Nemo. So I think he's watching the wrong thing. How many, question 3, how many countries are there in the world? In the world. How many countries are there in the world?
All the Americans are going to say 1.
That's it. Well, no, he didn't say how many of the best countries are there. He just said how many countries.
Okay, how many countries are there? So that's question 3. How many countries are there in the world? Write down your answers. Question 4. What currency is used in Dubai? So what currency is used in Dubai?
Oil.
I thought the answer to that was money.
Oh God, I have no clue on that.
Go on, Dwayne.
Mr.
Right.
Hot Dog.
Okay, no.
We have 3 more seconds, Dwayne, to write one down.
Dwayne stutters when he
I'm going to
writes.
take a photograph for my Instagram, boy. Give us a smile.
Right.
Lads.
Right. Next question. You guys all got an answer for that?
Yeah.
Which river is the longest? The Nile or the Amazon? So which river is the longest? The Nile or the Amazon?
Pete's going to answer Bradford River. The Bradford.
It's almost as long, bro.
I went with the Amazon because I ordered it from there a lot.
And it takes a long time, so it must be the longest.
Yeah.
It must be the longest.
Living in denial. Good I did there.
That's terrible. That's a really bad joke.
Okay, along the waterfront as well. Which is the larger lake? Lake Superior or Lake Michigan?
Lake Superior.
So which lake is the larger lake? Lake Superior or Lake Michigan?
I'm just going to go for the one that sounds the coolest out of the two of them.
Go for the one that's superior.
Okay, next question. In the Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? So we always do a promotion on this thing.
I've never watched it.
You've never seen the Matrix? You kidding me?
No, I've never watched The Matrix. I'm not into sci-fi fantasy stuff.
What are
Oh
you
my
into?
God.
Rom-coms?
I wouldn't go as far as like really sci-fi. It's more. It's sort of a mix between a load of different genres like martial arts and action. And
I can't believe you've not seen it, Kurt. How do you live your life?
Pete, here's a question. Would you have taken the pill that allows you to stay in the Matrix or the pill that allows you to come out?
I'd have only wanted a fucking fleeting visit. In and out, that's enough for me. I mean, I don't want to be trapped in a world unless I get to live in that constant loop of viewing that woman in red. Then I'm not really interested. To be honest.
Get in, tickle Trinity,
Do you
get
know what I
home.
Get in, get Trinity, get home.
Get Trinity, get home. Okay, next one. Question 8.
Listen,
What is
lads,
the
I could have
highest-
taken it the day before and got back in time for breakfast the next day.
I love that someone said Brad is going to fire Cody for not watching The Matrix.
Oh, no. Me and Brad's watched Tombstone. Me and Brad are on the same Tombstone channel.
Oh,
Next question. Question 8.
Tombstone the movie.
All right,
No,
question
Dwayne,
8.
Dwayne.
Question 8. What is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time? So that's question 8.
I got this wrong when you asked me. G.
You did, yeah.
I thought it was Joker.
Josh Maddox has taken a guess.
Swing and a miss.
Sorry, Josh. Okay. So we are your ghosts. Let's repeat the question. So it's, what is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
Pete's gone. He's gone to Google the answers on his phone. I didn't realize he leaves the stream. Tom
R-rated is like 18, Tom. So
Is it 18?
yeah, it's 18 in America.
Let's hold off until Pete gets back. So, Dwayne, what was the first ever R-rated movie you watched?
What? 18?
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
Flank Flora says, is it Bang Bus?
Backseat Bangers.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so
Mine
next.
was Predator. Wait, we got to wait for Pete.
Bird villain waiver.
Bird's the
Pete.
best.
Leave a
Alt
comment
tab
below.
doesn't work while Googling. In absolute
Pete
fairness, I wouldn't have faith in Pete technology-wise to use.
I think Pete's trying to go and enter the Matrix right now. That's what he's done.
Yeah, he got inspired, didn't he?
Pete just took the blue pill.
He'll skip a question. If an Australian, this is question 9, if an Australian was watching a bush telly, what would they be looking at? So question 9 is, if an Australian was watching a bush telly, what would they be looking at?
Oh, God.
Let me
Write
back
down
in
your
you.
answer.
Oh, okay, Pete's back. Let's repeat the question for Pete.
All right, so question 9, Pete. If an Australian was watching a bush telly, what would they be looking at?
Do you hear that, Pete?
I got to question 8. What were question 8?
Oh my God.
Our under the car.
Question
Bro.
8 is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. And question 9 is if an Australian...
What's question 8? Wait a minute. Let me come in. I'm going to come in on this broadcast because my internet's loaded back up again. So
Yeah, you are on it. You're live right now.
You are live.
All right,
Sid,
Pete's
the
going to
answer
lose.
is gray.
He's going to lose 2 points.
Oh, no,
So,
no,
No, he's going to lose 2 points.
Oh, that's not
In
fair.
the USA, it's known as an alligator pear. So in the USA, it's known as an alligator pear. But what do other people around the world call it? So that's question 10.
Alligator pear.
So in the USA, it's known as an alligator pear. But everywhere else in the world, what's it known as?
Loads of love for Brad coming in.
Pigcake says YouTube didn't send me a notification. Pigcake, you don't have your notifications on. You get those notifications on. Pigcake, you've missed round 1. That was question 10.
David.
Let's try and get you. Alex Harris says leather shoes. Not quite. Not quite.
Well, not gator boots.
Not gator boots. So that is the first round of questions. And we're going to quickly go over the answers. So if your birthday is February 14th, what's your star sign? Dwayne, do you have an answer for that?
I put Gemini.
No.
Is it?
The answer is Aquarius. So for everyone at home, question 1, Aquarius. How many of you got that right?
Yeah, put your hands up, guys, if you got that right. David Mitchell, come on, Lloyd, you can win. Dave, I wrote the quiz. I could win.
You'd probably lose.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
The King Shy Guy said he put Cancer. Sorry, man. Let's see if he can do better in question 2. Question 2, what year did the Titanic sink? Brad, what did you have for that?
I had 34.
What, just the year 34?
Not how old was the Titanic when it sunk?
Yeah.
1934.
No, the answer was Sid has it right. So does Red King. I'll put it on the screen. The correct answer was 1912.
Yes. Got it right.
So congratulations for all those that got that.
What was the date?
15th of April, 1912.
Oh, mate, look what I wrote.
Oh, nice.
14th of April, 1912.
Idiot.
Almost. George
Absolute
Onks had it
fucking
exactly
idiot.
spot on.
Someone's Leslie Dirk said, you know, drinking at home or Hull at Hull isn't the same as going to the bar. Yesterday, I asked my girlfriend's phone number. The struggle is real. I don't think she's your girlfriend then. She's not giving you the phone number.
Question 3, how many countries are there in the world? The answer,
Finally.
if you want to...
Oh,
Wait. Let's see what everyone said to this one.
Wait, Pete, what did you have for that? What do you have, Pete?
Pete?
He can't hear.
Pete?
what were the question?
How many countries are there in the world?
Yeah, I didn't. What were the question? I want to just. Oh, I didn't. Listen. I would use the C word right now, right? But I'm not going to because it's live.
We've already said it. It's country. How many countries were there in the
Yeah,
world?
listen. I still don't know what the fucking answer for the first two was. So I had Aquarius on 15th of April.
Pete, you should know the star sign answer of all people.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Aquarius and 15th of April.
Yeah. You.
Right,
So, okay.
So I put 200 countries. 200 countries. There's fucking 5 cunts in trees in this chat. 200.
It's not 200. The correct answer for the number of countries is 195. So that's 195.
Did you get it right in the comments, everyone? Who got that right?
I got it right. I just spelled it wrong.
I didn't see it come through.
How could you spell numbers wrong?
Dan Ives. Dan Ives at Sleight of Tongue.
Everyone go and subscribe to Dan Ives after this broadcast.
Yeah, after this broadcast, go subscribe to Sleight of Tongue, the YouTube channel, Dan Ives. And let's try and get him to 1,000 subscribers because he's not far off. So the next question 4, was what currency is used in Dubai? Did you have an answer for that, Cody Nottingham?
Money. That's the only answer I have.
Money, some kind of money. I see if anyone in the chat has this correct.
No idea. Money or
Well,
oil.
it's not the real, is it? It's not the real. No.
No, George has it. He says, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, Pete, you can mark that correct. Dwayne, did you have that right or no?
I just put boobs. Didn't know that one.
He's like, I do now.
Next question, question 5. Which river is the longest, the Nile or the Amazon?
Nile.
It is the Nile.
Yeah.
Well done, Dad. You can mark that one correct. Boom, 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 boom. Next one. Which is the larger lake? Lake Superior, Lake Michigan. The answer was Lake Superior.
Yeah.
I thought that was a trick question at first. I thought, well, obviously, superior means it's bigger. So I said Michigan.
How many of you got that right? Do you have that right, Dwayne?
Yeah. I thought it was a double bluff, and I was right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought it was a single bluff.
Blazing Dragon had it right. Next one. In the Matrix, which pill did Neo take? Which color pill? Was it blue or was it red? What did you have, Cody? You've never seen it.
I know what it is. It's red.
Yes, it was red. Good
How?
Googling, mate.
You've never seen the fucking
There's a 50-50 chance.
If there was a 50 chance of the ad comes third.
I
David
just
Mitchell.
you just say it and own it.
David Mitchell says birth control.
Yeah, they made it fucking easy, didn't they? Because they put the blue for like cooling down and the red for like danger.
No, I just guessed.
Next one.
Basically, Banachek wrote The Matrix then.
What's the highest grossing R-rated movie? I know, Lloyd, you had this wrong when we first spoke about these questions.
I thought it was Deadpool, like every one of you little fuckers in the comments, but it was Joker.
It was
That's what I
actually
got.
Joker. You do have Joker, really?
No, I put Deadpool as well.
Right, if you're joining us late, this is only round 1, so you've still got time to join. So for Dan Ives, who came in late.
Oh, pardon me.
Sorry. Lloyd will be removed from this stream. There he goes. Question 9. If an Australian was watching a bush telly, what would they be looking at? The answer, if any Australians in the chat, if you were looking at a bushfire, what would you be looking at?
Bushfire.
Yes,
You
that's
just
what
the
you said.
answer.
Oh, I just said it. Bush telly, sorry. You'd be looking at a fire.
Yeah, yes. Got it.
Nice one, Dwayne. Nice one.
I'm a pingo.
Next one. In the USA, this is known as an alligator pear, but what is it?
I had no fucking clue about this one.
This is actually an avocado. Ray
Really?
Logan.
Then why not call it an avocado?
Hey!
It's not Crocs. It's actually an avocado. So we're going to hand the next round over. Give us your scores. How many of those did you have correct? Type them in the comments below. Let us know what you're up to. And,
Yeah, Dwayne, Brad, Pete, Cody, what you get?
So yeah, Dwayne, what did you have after round 1? 4.
4.
Nice. Brad, what did you get?
2.
2. Lloyd, you can take
Maybe
part.
maybe
Pete?
3.
I got 8.
8. All right, Pete's in the lead so far.
Oh yeah,
Wait, what was it? Dwayne with
This
2,
man,
Brad?
He
I got-
wasn't here for half of it.
Brad with 2. Dwayne with 4.
Shut up! I missed one question. I was going to say Pete. Then.
Wait, Cody, what did
Sheridan
you get?
got 4. Jesse
got
Brooks
2.
got 8. So Jesse is tied with Pete at the moment. Blaze
Wait,
and Dragon
Cody,
got
what did you
6.
get? I'm writing down the scores.
Me? 2. I'm
Yeah.
with Brad.
2? Is that 2?
Yep. Yeah, it's
Nice.
right after 1, right before 3.
Mr. Hot Dog got 9 out of 10. Congratulations.
Oh, smashing it.
Wow, his Google is working fantastically.
Yeah, it is.
9 out of 10 for William as well. Dan Ives says, does it count if you thumb write them in? It always counts if you thumb it in. Dan?
Yeah, that's exactly what
All right, so yeah, Jesse, well done. Jesse and Alex Fife and
Fife.
William and Mr. Hot Dog, you're all in the lead at the moment. You're all kind of up there. George says he got 10 out of 10. I'm not sure if that's spot on, but if you did, congratulations. And round 2 is going to be read by Lloyd Barnes. So round 2 is Magic History. If you're joining us now, you can start from now. So round 2 is 10 questions on Magic History. So here we go. Lloyd?
Are you all ready? Pete, are you ready for this?
Well, yeah, of course. It's going to be Magic History. Did you say?
Magic history, yeah, but it's not mentalism history per se. So you may be
Listen, you ask me any fucking question right now, and I'll give you an answer right now. Ask me one of them, and I'll tell you the fucking answer.
We'll
All right,
start with
okay,
question
okay.
1.
What's question 1? Fucking ask me. I'll tell
Right,
you.
okay. Pete, put your hands in
Fucking
the
tell
air.
me.
Go Google it as fast as you can. We'll do 1 for Pete. Okay. All right, let's find a good one. Are you ready for this?
What's the first one? Read the first one to me. Go
The
for it.
first one's a simple one. Everyone's gonna get this. So it doesn't make
Well, let's see.
All right. Ready? In what year was Discovery of Witchcraft published and by what author? It's the easiest question on there.
Come on, lads.
I just asked it. Dwayne, Brad, Cody, write it down. Pete, you can say it out loud in a moment. Once they've written it down. Just in what year was Discovery of Witchcraft published and by what author? No, it's not Animan.
Who was the author, Dwayne?
No, I'm asking Pete. This is how this works. I ask you, you answer.
Yeah, the year's fucking 1584, right? That's fucking pretty obvious.
Yes, and
Dwayne,
Oh,
Is it? Am I
that was
right?
like 400 years off.
am I right?
who was the
1584. Who gets that?
I put
Who was the author?
1800
Fucking
in,
hell.
I put 1800 in David
Well,
Blaine.
I'm asking these cunts because listen. You ask me these magic history questions. I'll give you page numbers. Fucking the work.
Who
boys.
wrote
Keep
it?
Who
Who wrote
Wayne,
it?
What,
Who
what,
wrote it?
What author did you get?
What?
I don't know the
Listen,
author.
I'll write it down, and then at the end we can all see if I'm right. I've just given you. Oh, you just got it.
No,
There
do
we
you know
go.
what? No, just say
You
it.
got it.
Just say it.
You got it.
Lloyd Williams already got it.
He
You
got
took
that.
so long, Lloyd. I've
He
never seen
did
someone.
not get that. That's
I've never seen
completely-
anyone, Lloyd, take so long to ask a
I just give
question.
you the fucking date. What more did you want?
The
Right,
name
this
of
is
the author. That's exactly what I wanted.
Right, Lloyd.
All right, question two.
Go for it.
What year was Max Malini
Right,
born?
don't answer yet. Everyone, write your answers down.
Right, go for it.
What year was Max Malini born?
Oh God.
Everyone
how
write
does
their
anybody
answers
fucking
down.
know
What
that?
year do you think it is?
Favorite magicians of all time.
How does anybody know that?
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Magicians, I knew that. Everyone ready for question 3?
Yeah, question 3.
Question 3. Who created the invisible deck routine? This is a tricky one.
Not the gimmick. Not the gimmick.
Yeah,
but
not
just
the
the
gimmick,
routine.
The routine.
Don't.
Oh, look at Google searches.
Hate you, Lloyd.
Come on.
I've got my fucking hands in there, bro. I'm trying my best here for you.
What do you mean you're trying your best?
This is getting more and
Well,
more.
I'm trying
like
to
Right,
say
is
it.
everyone ready?
It's
Question
like-
4. Question 4. You all good?
Go for
Yeah.
it. Go for
What
it.
is the original name of the gimmick used in the invisible deck, and who created it?
Oh, fucking. Now you're asking me, cunt.
Come on, here we go. We got him stumped. We got him
No,
stumped.
Listen, I know the name of the gimmick. The author's just going to take some fucking thinking.
Oh, Googling. You could do both. What I did.
Well,
I
I
didn't
can,
know.
I can tell you the name of the gimmick, but I just don't know the author.
Once everyone's written down their answer, then you can tell us the name of the gimmick, and we'll leave the author, the creator, till the end. Everyone written down an answer? Jabriza. Somebody said Jabriza. Here we go. How did they know?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
It's the Ultra Mental gaff deck, isn't it?
Yes. Who created that?
I fucking can't remember. I just remember the name of the gimmick.
It was Jabrizi. Next question. Question 5. Sorry, my English skills, even though this country invented it, are not too good. What was the original name of the 2-card Monty routine? This is a good one. Luke Dancy got me with this question a couple of years ago. I didn't have a clue.
Mr. Hot Dog has it. He's already
Yeah, the
commented.
answer to the question.
Is that exceptionally good speedy fingers? Are you Max Maven in disguise, Mr. Hot Dog?
All right. Next question. Who created the 2-card Monty routine?
Hey, Lloyd, are you talking about what we currently know
What we
as the
currently
2-card
know.
Monty
Yeah.
routine? Yeah.
Yes.
So what's
Not the
popularly
gimmick,
known?
not the gimmick version either. The one that we all know and love.
Yeah, the one that's
Not the Monty, just the person who created the routine, the 2-card Monty.
Yes. Which in the previous question had a different name. Okay, next question.
Yeah.
Me and G didn't know the answer to this, so we both sat down there and went through some books and found out the answer to this. So it's going to catch a few people out. What is the original spelling of J.B. Bobo's last name, his surname?
Oof. I remember this one.
So Bobo's
That's easy.
surname, how is it spelt? The real way, the official way of spelling it on his documents.
No idea.
That's 0 for you then, Brad.
It is so far.
My fridge is too far away to reach, and I'm getting to the end of my beer. I'm getting anxious. Okay, everyone ready for the next question? Oh, David Mitchell, Drew Lofty, Bert Villanueva's got it pretty close. I think he's like kind of dyslexic the way he spelled it. He spelled it B-O-O-B, but
Oh man, that was my answer.
tits.
Ruby.
All right, question 8. Which famous magician? This is an easy one for all of you playing at home. Which famous magician was known as the Professor?
Vernon.
Thanks, Brad. Let me write that down real quick.
Brad just helping everyone succeed.
Yeah, we're going to fly past that to question 9.
Not so far.
Well, you don't know. You're right. We haven't gone through the answers yet. Question 9 is another easy one. You should all get this at home. If any of you are magic enthusiasts, have a little bit of knowledge. Question 9. Houdini took his name from which famous magician? How did I just say famous? Famous magician.
Thief.
No, he was inspired.
Inspired.
Which famous magician inspired Houdini's name?
Oh,
David Bowie.
David Dane.
That's been my answer for everyone I don't know.
All right, gee, the last one of these questions, question 10. We need to type up the letter so people can visualize it. Is there a way we can do that and then highlight it? Can we do that, G?
Yeah, there should be a way to do it.
There's always
I'm just going to type it in there.
Okay. Have you got the question in front of you? Question 10. Unscramble this famous illusion. Gets hep. Props.
So this is an anagram.
It's an anagram. So unscramble the anagram, as in zigzag lady illusion. That's
So those are the letters
So
on
it's an
screen.
illusion.
Gets hep props. If you can
Gets
unscramble
hep
that. Yeah.
Gets hep props. You all good? We ready for the answers?
Sure.
All right. How's everyone feeling at home? Drop some comments in there. Do you think you did well? Anyone got 10 out of 10 there?
I've got 10
Evan
answers.
Magic said, get them tits. So,
Not the right answers.
oh, Mark Elson's got it. Mark Elson's got question 10. Of course, Mark Elson's got it. He's a genius. All right.
Thanks,
The
Mark.
answer coming up. Question 1. The answer to question 1. In what year was the discovery of witchcraft published and by what author? Pete was right. The year was 1584. And Pete, tell us all the author. He's dead. The author was Reginald
I
Scott.
don't fucking remember.
Wow.
The worst thing.
I think it's a time delay on Pete.
Reginald Scott.
That's it. Question 2.
I knew it.
What year was Max
Listen, boys.
Malini born?
Still got
Who
the
that
year.
at home? The year Max Malini was born was 1873.
No.
So if you all got 1873, which you probably should have, take a sip. None of you? Okay, next
I
question.
mean, anywhere close to between 1870 and 1875, you can give yourself a point for that because
Yes. Yeah. Point or drink.
Brad, do you get the year 34 again then?
What year? How old was Max Malini when he was born? 34, like Benjamin Button. All right, question 3. Who invented the invisible deck routine? Actually, did I get 3 and 4 the other way around? I think I said 3 and 4 opposite way around. So question 3, the answer is Eddie Fields.
Yes, boy.
Yeah, you got that. And then question 4, and I think they're reversed. What is the original name of the gimmick used in the invisible deck routine, and who created it? And Pete, you got the first half right. Ultra Mental Deck by Joe Berg. Lloyd is leading this
can't remember who's
darty.
made
What's a darty? Is that a drinking party? It's a darty. All right, did everyone get that? Eddie Fields what? David Tinkle. I just like David Tinkle's name.
So Eddie, let's see. So question 3, Eddie Fields is the answer to who created the invisible deck routine. Question
I think I
4.
got question 3 and 4 mixed up because I'm a little bit drunk.
Yeah. Question 4.
Question
What is the original name of the gimmick using the invisible deck and who created it? The answer is Joe Berg's Ultra Mental Deck. Just to recap for those people asking.
Question 5. So Tom Bennett said not Jabrizzi. Surprisingly not. Question 5. Who created 2-Card Monty? Answers on a postcard. Did you get this?
Did you get this? Because me and you have spoken about this before.
Hold on, what number's this?
I know. Is it just?
Answer to question 5. What did you?
I don't have that for the answer. I have a different. I have like the title. No, you said what's the title of the
Yeah.
2-card? What's the original name for it or something, didn't you?
Oh yeah. What was the original name of the 2-Card Monty routine? What did you put?
Be honest, what is it?
No, be
Yes.
honest. What is it?
I put be honest. What is it?
And and who
be
was
honest,
it?
What is it? What is it?
Be honest. What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, be honest. What is it? Tell us.
Be honest. What is it?
All right. Yeah, you're right. And who created it? Anyone?
Eddie Fetcher?
Eddie Fisher.
That's it.
Yes,
Yeah, nice.
Wait, yes. If you got
Lloyd,
if you guys at
you
home
keep-
got that right, then
Lloyd, you keep reading the questions
oh,
out
I'm
in
totally
the wrong
screwing
order.
this up. I've got them all over the shop, but at least they're all there. All
Are
right,
you pissed, Lloyd?
I'm a little bit tanned.
What is the
I'm having
original
a whale
spelling?
time.
Number 7, what is the original spelling of JB Bobo's
This is a great
surname?
question. Who got this?
So I met a guy in Italy that claimed. I met a guy in Italy that claimed that he was named after. That's it. That's it. BEAUBEAUX. He claimed he was named after him. I don't know whether that's true or not. If you're watching,
Yeah, I was nowhere near
You'll never
that.
know if you're alive or not.
The answer's on screen for everyone. If you've
Yeah,
got
if you got
that.
that right at home, everyone. If you got that right, take a sip. If you got it wrong, down the drink.
Did you get that right, Brad?
No, nowhere near it.
Brad wrote Calvin Harris.
Daniel Martin says, how many has Lloyd had?
Is that
Daniel,
Daniel Martin that we were in New York with? Does the
You don't
original-
know Lloyd that well, Daniel. He's only had one.
Actually, I'm not joking. I've had fucking 2, but they're pint cans. other brands are available?
2.
I'm
This
so
is
drunk.
Lloyd.
I'm so drunk.
Lloyd's the cheapest date of all time.
All right. Okay, guys. Let's bring a bit of civility to this. Back in. Question 8. Which famous magician was known as the Professor?
Let's hand this over to Brad. Brad, what do you have for that?
Vernon.
What? Who? Vernon what?
What do you
his
mean?
First name? What was his first name?
Die.
Di.
Di
Play
Vernon,
cards.
Di Lane, Di Penn, Di Copperfield.
Di Vernon. Nice.
Question 9. Houdini took his name from which famous magician?
Robert Houdin.
Booyah!
Yes, boom. Another one for Brad.
Yes, you guys are all getting this. Lee Wells said Carling. There's nothing wrong with a good pint of Carling, mate. It's a Friday.
I'm drinking piss.
Yeah. You better not be drinking Fosters. Okay, question 10. Unscramble this famous illusion. Gets hep props. Yes, I'm ordering a pepperoni passion 9-inch right now.
Ah, I could murder cheeky chilies.
Cheeky Chili. I'll tell you guys a story about Cheeky Chilies.
You do
When
that
I
story.
was moving house, I was searching in Lloyd's hometown of where I could move. And I was searching properties in that area, and one property that came up is Lloyd's favorite takeaway, Cheeky Chilies. It was going up out of business. It was going completely out of business, completely up for sale. And I said to Lloyd, "Oh, Cheeky Chilies going out of business." He said, "Oh, I don't know. I haven't ordered from there for 2 weeks. I'm on a diet."
like Shrek 3.
So it said to me that Lloyd was their entire customer base because they're still going today. That was 2 years ago. After Lloyd finished his diet, they're still going today.
I just thought, these people need a job. They need to feed their kids. And who am I to turn that down? So I decided to pile up on the pizzas. So whoever got question 10, type it in below. We've got Drew Lofty, Mark Elderfield, Mark Elsden.
Answer for 10.
Dude, I did that to Tom Elderfield. I call him Tom Elderton. He got so wound up by it.
Is his middle name really Leslie?
Tom Elderfield's real middle name is Leslie.
It is.
That's a lady's name.
So Sheridan got it right. It was Pepper's Ghost. So congratulations to everyone.
Ooh, hell yes.
Rick Robinson, you've got 2 out of 10. Brad, what did you get out of 10?
2.
2, nice. You're on with Rick. Cody, what'd you get?
Same, 2.
2. Pete Turner, what'd you get?
All of them again?
I got 8.5/9.
There you go.
Fuck off.
What'd you get,
No,
Dwayne?
I didn't get. I'm not all of them. I got.
Look, 7.
This were my answers. Look,
7 out of 10.
I got 8. I got 8.5. Look.
6 out of 10, Sheridan.
Dwayne, what you get?
William had 4.
Ooh.
7.
You had 7.
7.
Blimey. Well done, mate.
Nice.
Well.
Nice work, dude.
That's almost as good as Pete's false score.
Yeah, Jesse Brooks got 7 as well. He's killing it. Mr. Hot Dog, 4 out of 10.
You got 7, Glenn.
Why is everyone
Third Villain
surprised?
Waver has got 20 out of 20.
Listen,
Fuck off.
Lloyd Barnes, I don't need to.
We Are Yorgo says, of course I answered to 2 out of 10 because Lloyd Barnes got the questions from the Old Testament. Okay, so Ben Allen, you got 3. Jasper has 5. Alex has 4.
I'm sad at how fast we're getting through this quiz.
Yeah. Okay, next one we got. So round 3 is Magic Sleights. Okay, you ready? Question 1 of round 3 is Magic Sleights. These are a lot easier than Lloyd's last round.
That.
Someone's lost their connection.
Oh, this is no good for me.
It's not good for me.
This is no good for me.
Pete's going to go away in a minute.
Yeah, no, Pete's going to score 0 in the trend. Okay, so this is a little riddle for you guys. Number 1, I can be taken
How am I
from
supposed to
top.
be able to do this?
You'll get this. You'll get this. I can be taken from top or bottom, and there's 4 letters in my name. What am I?
Bruce Jenner. Sorry, man.
Did you say Bruce? Did you say Bruce Gender?
David, I love you. Let's go drinking.
Okay, so that was question 1. Write down your answers.
No clue.
Question 2 is, what is the name of the creator of the Tenkai palm? So what is the name of the creator of the Tenkai palm? Brad, you might have this after How to Do Street Magic when you did that.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? See if everyone remembers that.
Wait, G, if I throw it to you, will you catch it? It's a
Wait. Let me see if I've got the 4 of clubs in my deck to make this illusion work.
Everyone. So the 4 of clubs is a thing of beauty. It's a lovely card to have.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Watch this. G, catch. Your Nintendo's up anyway. Whoa.
Go on. Oh, thanks, Lloyd. Lloyd, can you catch it back? I'm going to send it back your way.
Oh, I got coronavirus. I'm sorry. I caught it. You shouldn't have touched it.
Right. Next question. Question 3. What year was the double lift published?
Oh.
And then bonus point for naming the creator and the book. So what year was the double lift published? Just _ gaming. Lloyd just ruined our illusion.
What did I do?
No, I said just _ gaming on the screen. Just ruined our illusion.
Wait, what deck are you using, G?
Zebra Kingslayers.
Oh, me too. See? Oh, that's the face.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Okay, next question. Question 4. Where is the diagonal palm shift first published? So,
in a book.
Yes, but in what book?
Yes.
This is a 50-50 in it though.
The diagonal palm shift.
Yeah. I know both the books you're thinking of.
Yeah. So do I get a point for either one?
Nope, because one's wrong, one's right.
Listen, there were a big dispute about it, so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with my instinct to the one that's the more popular one out of the two.
Well then,
you know the answers. It's all right sitting there cockily looking like Jack Black after he's just scored a fucking bag of that.
No,
I mean, you've got the answers.
Peter looks lost.
Listen, Daniel Martin. When it comes to listen, what I do is
He's not under his
I
car.
could do dates and books, but sleight of hand is not my bag, man. It's not my bag at all.
Okay, next question. Who created the balance palm? So the coin magic sleight, the balance palm.
I don't even know if I can do
Who
it.
created the balance palm?
I've got a good story with that one.
Cody, you've got a story with that?
I'm not telling it. It is really bad.
Okay.
Well, then you have to tell it.
I can't.
You have to
tell.
remember that we're
tell it to you.
live before you tell it.
No, I'll tell you guys in private. I can't tell you that. It's really bad.
No, Cody, this is the rule.
If we can
You
get
think
100, if we can get 200 comments saying "tell it," you can tell it.
Right, everyone comment, tell it,
All right.
tell it.
It's gonna bring down Illusionist.
Yeah, no, don't tell it then. Right, number 6. Millard Longman created which peak? So Millard Longman.
Wait a second. Right, wait a second. Can we specify on this one, G, please?
Yeah, go on.
Millard Longman created a number of peaks, including card peaks and billet peaks. Is it the billet peak or is it the card peak?
It's a billet peak.
Yeah.
It's a famous billet peak. Brad, I know you know this one because I think you taught it on the Stigmata DVD.
For sure.
That's like, I don't remember
What
that.
number is
Oh,
this?
that's the
Jim?
very first person. So I didn't know you were involved in the project, Brad Christian.
Paul Brooks says, tell it. It's on the Facebook.
It was the Wayne Houchin thing, wasn't it? That's where I very first saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was.
Pig Cake says Millard Longman was my nickname in high school.
Because of all the acid he took.
That's Mr. Pig, isn't it, Pete? Mr. Pig, professional virgin.
It is Mr. Pig. You should scout. Do you know what? Listen, that guy is the only person I've ever met. So let me tell you a story about Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig's really 6.5 foot tall. And what he does is he gets down on his knees whenever he's filming so that it looks like he's shorter than everybody else in the room. But the guy's an absolute giant. So that's why his nickname was Millard Longman at school, because he's like 6.5 foot tall.
Okay, next question. Number 7, fill in the blanks. And I'm going to write this down like this so you guys can all see it in the chat box. And I'll bring it on the screen as well.
Big Kick says, thank you for finally telling everyone. Tom Elderfield! Hey! I just called you Tom Elsden 10 minutes ago. Tom Elsden.
Yeah, I know. I hated that. I did it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so fill in the blanks. And it's on the screen there for everyone to see. You can fill in the blanks.
Top to bottom control.
This is question 7 out of 10. It's question 7.
Wait, how can you type in the live chat? I want to type in the live chat.
Peter Turner, can I touch your throat?
Who asked that question?
We were laughing about that in New York because we were watching. I showed the guys the day before How to Read Minds was released, and you're like, "Can I touch your throat?" And we were laughing.
Well, you have to ask in this climate. Cody.
You gotta ask, yeah.
You know. Do you know what?
Okay,
listen, Cody.
Go on.
Cody, I have a question. How much pleasure would it give you to stroke my throat? It's a binary question.
With an axe would be great.
Don't call it more binary. No.
Okay.
Pardon? Just kidding a little bit.
Question 8. The creator of the flip stick move was A, Louis Siminoff, or B, Flip Halema. So the creator of the flip stick move was A, Louis Simonov, or B, Flip Halema. So you have to decipher which one you think that is, the creator of the flip stick move.
This will catch a few people out.
I know, Louis. We're friends.
Alex says E-Team should do more of these in future. We are really looking forward to doing more lives, once we've got a bit of time.
I like Ben Perry's comment.
Yeah, let's not. Okay, question 9. Garrett Thomas is best known for creating which famous ring move? So Garrett Thomas is most famous for creating which ring move?
Can I use the
just guessed
this one?
And that's question 9.
Listen, this is probably the worst round you could have ever done with me because I've got.
Well, we're gonna do a.
Don't forget, you've also written the whole round, Pete. So it's gonna balance it out.
Oh, come on, boy!
Owen Garfield, he says, "Ooh, one I know."
Owen Garfield, that's the creator of Predictogram, which has been blowing up. You'll all be knowing about it. You've seen the review from Magic Orthodoxy today. Insane.
Yeah, go check out after this on Magic Orthodoxy's YouTube channel. He's got a review for Predictogram, and he literally says, he deleted all other Magic apps off his phone.
What's Predictogram?
You wouldn't know, Pete. It's for mentalists.
Oh shit! We dropped them all.
Okay, question 10. I've put a word on the screen. And you have to unscramble that. That's an anagram. You have to unscramble that into a playing card sleight. So the word is Lampak. And you have to unscramble that word. So that's question 10.
Clampick.
Fraser Parker says, how's the pig doing at the quiz? Do you mean Mr. Pig or do you mean Pete?
You mean the pig?
I think he's referring to me. I call him the
He
pig.
also has to be a pig.
You know,
man.
I know.
Okay,
Look,
cool.
I mean, how can he call anybody a pig, though?
Oh, I've got it.
Let's be realistic. That hairy back mofo calling me a pig. You're a wild boar, son. You're a wild boar.
Fraser Parker getting
All right,
served.
guys, what are your scores? Dwayne?
Okay, let's go for the scores. Ready? So, question 1. What did you have for question 1, Dwayne?
Oh, yeah, shit, we're going to do the answers next.
Dwayne, what did you have for question 1?
Oh, shit.
Deal.
No.
All right.
Could be deal, but the answer we were looking for was palm. I will give you a point for deal, pass, or palm. So if you've got any one of those, you can have deal, pass, or palm, and you get 1 point. Question 2, what is the name of the creator of the Tenkai palm? It's Taijiro Ishida. So I'll put that in the window for everyone.
I've got
Big
it.
boy from Elliot Cooper.
I'm a no.
So that's it. Taijiro Ishida. Elliot Cooper.
Did you get that one, Brad?
Yeah.
I didn't get that one either, Brad.
So that's question 2. So, okay, question 3. What year was the double lift published? It was 1716, so 1716. Did anyone get that?
I was like
Yeah,
400
I
years
got
off
that.
again.
I got that one.
I got that.
I got that one, and I got the author as well.
Go on, give us the author.
Were it Richard Neve or Richard Nev?
Yes! Yes, it was. And do you know what's crazy?
That's one of the only ones that I got.
Gee, do you reckon Pete's mates are sitting behind the camera?
Always seen your spark.
Who's playing something?
Listen, if you saw,
Something.
Brad.
listen, I'll be looking to get 3 points in this round, Lloyd.
Right, next question, question 4.
What was number 3 again?
What year was the double lift published and by who?
Yeah, what was the answer?
1716 by Richard Neve. 1716, Richard Neve in The Merry Companion.
Oh, it's all right. It's wrong.
Question 4, where is the diagonal palm shift first published? Brad, did you get that right?
Nope.
What did you get?
I didn't get anything.
You want to take a stab in the dark?
No.
Just say anywhere, Brad. Just say any
What year
card.
do you think it was now, Brad? What year do you think it was?
Expert card technique.
Oh, close. It was expert at the card table.
The card table.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, expert at the card table. So
You got it wrong, Brad.
Question 5, who created the balance palm in coin magic? The answer was John Bourne.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
All right, Cody, can you tell us the
Didn't
story?
get that either.
Cody's not going to tell us the story
No.
until we've vet it. But Brandon Wolf showed me that coin technique by John Bourne. He was the
He's
guy
great.
in his...
Yeah,
Brandon's amazing.
same.
Isn't it like that? I think. I don't know.
Pete, you've got this one, I think. Question 6, Millard Longman created which peak?
So it's either the Acidus Novus or the Acidus
Yes.
Globus.
Yeah, Acidus Novus. That's the peak we were looking for.
He did both of them, Acidus Novus and Acidus Globus.
So if you at home had Acidus Novus or Acidus Globus, you can get yourself 1 point for question 6. Question 7 was fill in the blanks. It was a control. What did you have, Dwayne?
Nothing.
Cody?
You know, I lost
I
my
had
pen
nothing
like
as
3
well.
times during this round, and I didn't write half of these down. And it's not one that I would know anyway.
Guys, doesn't Cody look like Chris Pratt?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I get that. I get
Doesn't he
that.
look like Chris Pratt?
Chris, my wife pointed out that it's Chris. That it's Chris. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt.
We call you Chris Twat in the UK.
Oh, is that?
The control we were looking for was the bow to stern control.
That's what I meant to put.
So bow to stern, that was in Illusionist Eric's book.
Have you noticed my face is getting as red as my t-shirt the more I'm drinking? I feel I'm just going to fade into the background like Blackadder.
I thought your T-shirt was pale.
This is
Question 8, the creator of the flipstick move was Flip Halama. So, Flip
just guessed
Halama, mark that correct if you've got it.
That was a double bluff as well.
Question 9, you should have all got this. Garrett Thomas's famous ring move. Anyone get this?
Is it that one ring thing that he does?
It's the ring thing, yeah.
The one ring thing that he does to you.
Ring thing.
Am I anyone drinking?
No, I'm not.
I haven't seen anything take a sip for ages.
Lloyd, I'm
Look
down.
at my hoard. I'm having a fucking whale of a time.
Leslie.
Okay, question 10. Unscramble lamb pack. The answer. Did you get it, Cody?
Back palm?
It was the back palm.
Holy shit.
why
Yeah,
I
because he's
I
so
know it's-
retarded. That's just like normal to him.
Right, what did you get,
Yeah.
Cody, after that round?
That's just, I'm so dyslexic. That's exactly how I see things.
Yeah.
Can't scramble the shit up on me. 5.
5, that's great.
Oh, good round.
Just_gaming got 5 too.
Dwayne, what you get?
5.
Nice. Brad?
1.
Spencer Elvis got 1 as well.
What you get, Pete? 12.
5. 5. Terrible.
I got fucking
Terrible.
12 lads.
5.
6. Illusionary
Listen, I
Specialist,
was
3 out of
flat on
10.
my depth in that round.
Right, I need to go take a piss break.
Flat on my depth.
We're halfway.
Halfway?
Yeah. Well, we're over halfway. There's only 2 rounds left. We've done 3.
Yeah, there's one round left. Oh, yeah, no.
Seth, right.
2 rounds left. We're
Yeah.
not going to let Lloyd read the questions, though, because I don't know if he can...
Oh,
he
shit.
can read in
I
order.
read all the remaining questions.
Are you kidding? How
Yeah.
many more sets of 10 do we have here?
2.
Oh my God.
What?
Somebody put Brad as questioning his decision of starting the company.
Brad regrets agreeing.
I may be having a problem with my computer soon.
Yeah. Somebody realize at the door.
Failing.
Brad.
Oh, there's a delivery at the door. All right, I'm going
At
to
the door, Brad.
I need to go to the back.
Benito Garcia says self-isolation at its best.
Yeah.
Just use Lloyd's excuse. Somebody's at the door. Oh, the pizza guy's here. Amazon guy's here. The air conditioning guy's here.
I'm about to.
Tom Elderfield, Brad's regretting everything.
Everything.
Tell us a story while Lloyd's gone. Daniel Martin asked that. Pete, do you want to give us a story?
You tell me what kind of story you want, because it's because you know me. If I have no filter, so you ask me for a story, and that'll be it. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a, and this is a funny story that you'll enjoy. So we went.
Wait. Alex Harlow said the most embarrassing Lloyd story. Wait, Pete. Alex Harlow says most embarrassing Lloyd story once he's gone.
I'll tell you 2 of them. I know. Right, I'll share with you 2 stories. One's about Brad Christian and one's about Lloyd. So we're in Manchester on the Works Night Do. So there's like a number of us. There's a number of us out in Manchester going to karaoke at this like Works Night Do, and G books this karaoke booth for all of us. So we have like this allotted time at this karaoke booth, and we get into this karaoke booth, and I'm like, oh, we need to call Brad. We need to call Brad. So I get on the phone and I get Brad up on Skype and I call him. And then there's like this super close-up of Brad with these big yellow like goggles on his head, like this. He's like looking at me like this. And he says, oh, we're just watching something on YouTube. He says, what do you want? And I said, Brad. I said, I heard a rumor on the grapevine about you today. And Brad's like, really? What were the rumor? And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should say. And he goes, go on, say. And I said, I heard that you're going to buy us all a few rounds of drinks. And Brad were like, go wild, guys. So we ended up absolutely getting ratted on Brad's money that night. We're amazing. It was the best night of my life. A, I saw Brad Christian in a big pair of yellow goggles, and B, Brad Christian actually gave me permission to buy a drink. And the second story about Lloyd, and I don't know if I should tell this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway, because so I've affectionately nicknamed Lloyd Dogshit. So, but there's a reason for the story. It's not because it sounds funny in my accent. So a few years ago, Lloyd used to live in this house, and the landlords of this house were like a friend of Lloyd's. The landlord of this house was a friend of Lloyd's dad, and he were coming round to do like an inspection after 6 months on this property. And Lloyd were like, "Oh, I couldn't be bothered like doing anything." He goes, "I'd like been out for food and I just had a couple of drinks," and he thought I couldn't be bothered. So Lloyd like literally said to this landlord, "Listen, I'll pay you 50 quid if you clean my garden from the like neighbour's dog that keeps shitting in it, and then clean the house. I'll give you 50 quid." And this guy texts back like, "Are you serious?" And Lloyd were like, "Deadly serious." And this guy then texts back and said, "Okay, I'll come and do it, but you're not to tell my daughter that I've come and cleaned the garden." So Lloyd actually paid the guy that come and did the inspections on the house to make sure that they were clean from like the neighbour's dog shitting in the garden and other things. And that's how Lloyd affectionately got the name Dog Shit.
Pete, it's actually better than that because it was Lloyd's ex-girlfriend's dad.
Yeah, it was.
So she was in work and he said, "Don't tell my daughter I've done this."
And I watched it pick it all up in a little bag.
And that's why I call Lloyd Barnes Dog Shit.
True story. Like Shrek 3. All right, we're back.
We Are Yorgos is why everyone went while Pete was talking. Ha 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 ha.
Benito Garcia is asking what I'm drinking. Well, Benito, my friend, I'm on the ciders now.
Drew Lofty says, "Thanks for this, guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. For everyone that's tuning in so far. Just having fun with it."
Zach was here, says, "Ask Pete who Crimson Rust is."
Oh no, you guys all know Crimson Rust is. I've sent it in the WhatsApp group. You know the guy with you know the guy that got possessed by a demon that I sent in the Illusionist group, or the guy with a little Marvin's Magic box. You know what I'm talking about? I said the other day I sent it in and said we need to do like a series with this guy because he's a genius. Do you remember that, Dwayne? Like, so this guy is like. So I'll explain it. I'm not going to say who this guy is.
Wait. Let's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. Put it this way: the Crimson Rust is an elusive character in the magic world, and the best way to describe him is to me his nickname is Sticky Fingers, not because of how it sounds, just because this guy is like when he's palming something, it literally looks like something stuck to his hand. He's like. But he's great, and it's it's the Jack D of magic and mentalism.
Who is it?
That's probably the most like
Lloyd. He sent the message like 2 days ago. He's
Lloyd.
Like, we need to do a series with this guy.
Right.
We need to do a series with this guy. I'm gonna read forward to it.
I'm gonna find it. The name.
Brad's bailed.
Brad's because he's so angry.
Oh, what is that coffee?
Okay. Next one, round 4, TV and film. Lloyd, do you want to take this round?
Fuck yeah! All right.
Right. Let's just give a little disclaimer. Lloyd Barnes
is drunk.
He's under the influence.
I'm under the influence of alcohol.
Wait. We Are Young, so this is so
Tom
interesting.
Elfield said, "Can I take Brad's place? Should we get Tom in this place?"
Yeah, Tom, I'll Skype you the invite link.
I'm going to send it to him right now.
Yeah.
This Tom Elfield.
Yeah, let's get Leslie on board.
Leslie
Elderfield.
Tom Elfield coming in. Right, next one.
The magician.
G.
Yeah.
Before you get that, get your little decanter down, boy. Let's
everyone have a communal drink.
Let's have a little toast. Let's have a little toast.
Here we go. Wait there. Do I want that one or do I want this one?
You want all of them. The fucking lot.
Boyos. Do you know what?
I'm on coffee.
Imagine what Lloyd's going to be like in Ryan's stream. Oh,
Right,
Brad's
Where'd Brad go?
So
Do you know
Ian said Garrett is the Mr. Jack Black.
Listen,
I think he means
Ryan
Trick.
Ryan Tricks, if you're watching, send us a comment. You should. Yes. So we're in this group. Dwayne, you're in this group called the Cotswold. Cheers, boy.
Oh, have we got the same black, Pete?
Lads, la.
So I'm in this group called the Cotswolds, and somebody put in there when Ryan announced
Yeah,
we were doing like a pub quiz. They put, "Do you even know your birthday?"
Wait, he said that to you?
No, so I'm one of Ryan's. I love Ryan to bits. He's one of the greatest performers on the planet. So before anybody thinks that I'm bad talking him, I'm not. And like I've worked with Ryan for a long time. And so when Ryan gets excited, his brain runs at like 100 miles an hour. But the only problem is, David, come on, honestly, like literally, Ryan spends so much money on clothes. I've been there when he's like, "Oh, I'm going to buy a t-shirt. I'm going to buy a t-shirt, bro," and he spends like £600 on a t-shirt. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But anyway, long story short, so I'm in this. We're in this. Boys,
cheers, Rob.
I'm in this hospital. We're working on the BBC show, and I'm in this hospital. And Ryan goes up to this guy with this little pad, and he walks like sideways, like a knight yielding a shield. And he looks the guy in the eyes for about 3 seconds, and he says, puts his finger on his tongue and goes, "Do you know your birthday?" Like, it's like the greatest moment in television history. He's asking this guy if he knows his own birthday, and then Ryan proceeds to tell him his birthday. It's just amazing. But,
Oh yeah, Garrett.
Yeah.
Shit.
Look at all these.
What is that?
All decks of cards.
What are they for?
what are they? Who sent you them?
E-decks.
Oh, nice.
Wait.
We got some. With
What?
those coins.
Are they pirate coins?
Yeah.
Mr. Hot Dog, what does the thumbnail mean by winner takes all? Is there a prize or something? Yes. We were going to do a prize because it's fun. So this is a cool prize break. We got 2 bonus questions we're going to do for prizes. So this is going to be the first person to comment is going to win a year's free Magic stream. So get your keyboards ready. Get your fingers on your keyboards.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
This is 1 bonus question. So what 4-letter word can be written forwards, backwards, upside down, and can still be read from left to right? So first person to comment that wins a free year of Magic Stream. So let's see if anyone gets that. I'll give you that riddle again. What 4-letter word can be written forward, backwards, upside down, and can still be read from left to right?
Joshua J's balance has got nothing on me. Shit.
See if anyone gets it. So far, no one's got it. The prize is still up for grabs.
Ah.
Can I touch your tongue? Oh, fuck.
It's a 4-letter word. JJ Carlson is the winner.
Yeah. What was the answer?
The answer is
noon.
noon.
Wait,
Yeah.
where's Tom? Let's call Tom Alderfield. He's not coming into this stream.
JJ Carlson, you've won. JJ, message support@illusionist.com to claim your prize.
Hold on.
Mention this
How
live
can
stream.
noon be read upside down?
Yeah, Tom, I just
Where's
sent you
Brad
the
Christian gone?
Yeah, look at your fucking messages.
We're going to mute Lloyd while he's doing it. Yeah, it can be like that.
There you go.
Right, next round. So there's a prize. We're going to do some more prizes throughout this. So next round is
Slow
TV
down,
and film.
Lloyd.
TV and film. We're unmuting Lloyd now.
Tom's coming on, that's
I'll be
all.
back, boys.
Where you going, Pete?
He's gonna go get Tom.
Yep, I just texted it to him. Lloyd Hire AF. What does AF stand for?
You should not say it, Lloyd.
Yeah.
I don't smoke. So.
And
Is Tom coming in?
Yeah, Tom's coming in.
Just
He's
putting
in
a
like,
splash of water.
Rohan McCourt says,
Water in this to break it.
Rohan says, how can noon be read upside down? It's in
In
capital.
Right, give me 2 minutes.
letters.
Listen, I'm going to...
Noon.
Tom is loading himself in.
yeah, what?
Right, give me a minute. 1 minute.
Okay, hold on. Hey, look at that. Looks like it's falling, doesn't it? Whoa. Right. Okay. Boob. Too surely. No, because boob can't be read. Right.
Yeah, backwards.
Noon can. Owen Garfield. Cannon. What a great name. Cannon.
Cannon R says another question, please. So Lloyd, you're doing the next round, TV and film. If you just want to blast through it, and we'll open up to questions and answers.
But Pete's not here, neither's Tom.
Yeah, don't worry about Tom.
All right, round 4, everybody. TV and film. Are you all ready for this? Question 1. This is an easy one. Most of you should get this, apart from Sheridan Townley, because he's so young. What year did David Blaine's first TV special air? Answers on a postcard. You got this.
Can you repeat, Lloyd, please?
What year did David Blaine's first TV special air? What I like about this is that people are commenting before they can Google. It shows they're actually playing the game. Question 2. You all ready for question 2? What year was Doug Henning born? Where's Brad? We need Brad now because Brad loves Doug. All right.
Brad's gone.
Jaden Smith. Is that Will Smith's son? Will Smith's son. It's in the comments. Bloody love it. After Earth. Fantastic film. I give it a 6 out of 10. Question 3. What year did the Paul Daniels Magic Show air from and until? I'll give you all one moment to answer this as I read some Facebook comments. It's nothing, it's blank. Oh, God. All right, everyone got that? What year from until? So that means like the starting year, so say it was like 1990. Okay, who's got this? Question 4. This is my favorite question in this round. What's David Copperfield's real name? His birth name that he legally signed on documents till he changed his name. What's David Copperfield's real name?
Di Copperfield.
Di Copperfield! If you said Di Copperfield, you're wrong.
Chris Kinner.
Right chop my beers. All right, question 5. We're going to rip through this round. What does the V stand for? Oh, it's Tom Alderfield, everybody! Give it up. He's eating. What are you eating ice cream?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Is it what type of cheesecake? New York dime.
Dime cheesecake.
I didn't even know there's different types of cheesecake. Just cheesecake.
Can I ask you a question, Tom? Me and Lloyd would like to know this answer, and we'll give you 1 point if you can tell us. How the hell do you eat cheesecake and all that fattening shit that you eat and not put a pound on? Me and Lloyd would love to have an answer to that one.
Yeah, I know. That is true.
Give an answer.
I don't know, mate. Good. I poo a lot. Carry on. Next question.
Wait, also, guys, can we just change Tom's name to Brad? Because my scoring system is going to be all...
To Leslie. Leslie.
Leslie!
Whew, I just suddenly turned into Brad and I live in a mansion. Can you imagine that? Whoa, that'd be unreal.
Your parents' house is huge. Next question.
Next question, Lloyd.
What does the V, the letter V, stand for in Darren Brown's stage name?
Oof.
My wife knew this, so if you get it wrong, you should all be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, when we were designing these questions, she beat me on this. Do you remember this? And she went, do you remember? And she was like, and I don't even do magic.
Yeah, my wife loves magic, and she got this right.
Your
Question.
husband get it too, or just your wife?
Repeat the question, G.
The question, what does the V stand for in Darren Brown's stage name?
I didn't even know there was a V.
I know. I googled
Jaden Smith says Vendetta.
David Tinkle says, how's Joe, Tom?
How's Joe, Tom?
Well, he said, I reframed it. He said, Tom, how's Joe?
Which Joe?
I don't know. Joe's ice cream, by the look of it, because you're fucking...
What?
Right, this question, Tom, you'll get this right. Question 6, TV and film, all magic related. What's Dynamo's real name?
Do you want the full name with middle names? Because I've got the middle names.
Oh, we want the middle names.
Fantastic.
If it's Leslie, you get double points.
How did you know?
Question 8. This is a great.
What was the question? I just missed that. Put me out.
Which question did you get up to?
Whoa, go back. What was the question before?
What question were you up to?
The one with the V stand for in Darren Brown's name.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
the next question is, what's Dynamo's real
I just
name?
told you. What does the V stand for in Darren Brown's name? That's the question.
that was question 5. Question 6 is what's Dynamo's real name, and you get one bonus point for getting the middle name.
I have the worst internet on the planet.
I know. Every time you freeze, you look like you're doing Zoolander, like it's Blue Steel or something. All right,
Does
question.
anybody know his middle name? Is it Leslie?
It is.
Oh, a bit late to the gag, mate. Bit late.
Tom always gags late. Question. Question 7. This is a hard one. What's David Blaine's real name?
Ooh, good question.
What is David Blaine's real name? Sheridan says question 7.
Is it Daniel Madison?
7. You fuck. All right. Question 8. Who was older? And the people in the comment section, without Googling it, because this one will take you a couple of seconds extra than normal, answer in the comments. Who's older? Chris Angel or David Blaine? Go.
Got to be such an old man.
First one to get it right can drink, because we can't give you anything else. Ready?
Is that not for us?
What? That was a question for everyone. Yes, Tom.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yes, Tom. Oh, waves. All right, question
Great
9.
haven't been on Magic Stream right now. Waves. Make a headphones melt through a deck of cards. You're welcome.
Tom, you have 1 minute to sell everybody in the comment section on why they should learn waves on Magic Stream right now.
I'll tell you what. Look, I genuinely just threw my pen in the bin. It's a great trick because it's very easy to make, even though it is a gimmick. Because I do gimmick stuff, but don't let that worry you because it's so easy. You'll be performing it in minutes. Is that enough?
You didn't even tell us what the trick is.
Oh, you take a pair of headphones, you wrap it around a deck of cards, and they visually melt through the deck of cards. And it's just you'll make the gimmick, and this is no word of a lie, within 10 seconds. My God, what's that? What did you say?
Within how long?
You want more releases on Illusionist with easy to make gimmicks? They're coming soon, my friend. I'm getting overly excited.
Elder Field. Okay, sorry.
I have a lot of energy, wasn't it?
I digest. Question. No, I don't know. All
Right,
right, question 9.
You don't digest.
This is my favorite question in this round because I knew this inherently. What card did Fruit Loops choose?
Ah, that's a good question.
A great one.
What card? Did
I'm rubbish at pub quizzes.
God, I can see it in my mind.
Cody, you should get this one.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
You chose the birthday card.
I actually wrote that down, so let's just cross that one out.
It was a red card. It was the red one.
It was a red card.
Yeah, 8 of diamonds, I think.
Written in alphabet, okay. Question 10, last question of the round. Who wrote?
Come on, Lloyd.
Not directed. Who wrote The Prestige?
I've got the post on the wall, but it's hidden behind another poster. Give me 5 seconds.
But you can't look, Tom. That's just basically Googling it in real life.
But I've got the poster. That's sort of like a cool way of getting the answer, right? Surely.
It's half a point.
I think it's close.
Well, it may not even be on the poster. How is everyone doing at home? No, Thomas Slav Hudek got the answer wrong. He said Nolan. It's not who directed it, it's who wrote it.
No one knows that.
I do, because I made the quiz.
I think I've got everyone in this round, Lloyd.
You reckon you
Right.
got every single one?
Pete,
All right.
Pete, do you want to just quick fire the answers? Because we're at like 1.5
Pete,
hours
you
so
tell
far.
us the answers and we'll tell you if you're right or wrong. So question 1, what's your answer?
97.
Bang on.
Yeah.
Question 2, what's the answer? What year was Doug Henning born?
1947.
47.
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Question 3. This one you will not know. If anyone gets this right, you're cheating. What year did the Paul Daniels Magic Show air from and until?
1952.
This is a trick question, and the reason it's a trick question is because it aired and then it got pulled and re-released. It was aired in 1979, got pulled, re-released in 1980, right up till 1994 after the release of Whizbit. And after it released 2 VHSs with Whizbit, then it got pulled in 1994. And the last stunt he ever did on TV where the blocks fell down and crushed him, and that was too much for viewers. And then he did a live lecture from his home in 1996, and that was the last anybody ever heard of Paul Daniels. But one of the greatest performers of all time.
Everyone, Pete Turner.
Yeah,
What?
that's right, Pete.
That was
3.
an amazing answer.
What was
3
the
bonus points there.
Let's
So what
get
was the answer?
You got bonus points for that. My
Yeah.
God.
He said about 12 dates, sir.
Yeah, they were all correct.
I could just get any date.
What was the next question?
2 of them all right. 2 of them right. Question 4. What's David Copperfield's real name?
David Kotkin.
Yeah.
Full name. It is David Copperfield, but he has a middle name.
Middle name Seth.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got it.
Right, who is sending you these answers?
He's just
Fucking
asking about
nobody.
it.
It's the only round I know about. Like, look, I got like 5 out of 10 in the last one. This is TV magic.
This is the
You know,
imperfect
so it's-
perfection theory, though. This is Pete at work. All right, then. What does
no,
the
I've
P
missed
stand
one.
for? in
I've
Darren
missed one.
Brown's
I've missed one.
Oh, what question's that?
Go on.
What question did you miss?
So the next one is Victor. Darren
Yes.
Victor Brown.
Yes,
That's it.
correct. What question did you miss? Because
Easy
we'll give you
one.
a point to shout it out as fast as you can.
And then the one after.
What did you miss, Zoolander?
The next one is Stephen Frayne, but I didn't get his middle name.
There's 2 middle names. Oh, played it.
Dropping some knowledge.
No,
on
so I
all
got
of that.
Stephen
What's
Frayne
his middle
for an
name?
obvious one. I didn't get his middle name though. So
What is it? Go on, Tom.
Middle names? Daniel
Yeah.
James.
And you
Daniel.
said there's 2 middle names.
James.
Oh, just James. Well, Tom gets a bonus point.
I just did them very quickly.
What was it? James?
Yeah, Daniel James. You dead.
That's coming out on Magic Stream very soon.
Right, hang on. Before we go any further, Pete, what was the question you missed?
So this is the one that I didn't get. This is the one that I didn't get.
What number is it?
This next one.
Okay.
David Blaine's real name. I don't
David
know.
Blaine's real name.
Dan White.
David
Did anyone
Blaine's
get
real
this, Tony,
name.
Dwayne?
It's David Blaine's
I
real
actually
name.
thought it
I
was
don't
that.
know his real name.
Die White.
Cody, did you get this?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get
What
it?
was that?
Yeah, I thought everybody knew.
What is his real name?
David White.
Oh, yeah. Oh, David White.
No.
Incorrect. The correct answer is
David Blaine White.
No.
David Blaine.
Hey,
It's David Blaine. His name is David Blaine.
His name
Are you
is David
sure?
Blaine. It's a trick question.
It's a trick
No,
question.
no.
To make sure you motherfuckers went Googling shit.
Lloyd.
it's
Lloyd.
definitely David White because I learned
That's
it.
what
Lloyd,
I'm
Phil and
pretty
Waver
sure
says
it's
If it's on the internet, it's true.
But said Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson's Children's Hospital.
David.
Hey,
I don't
hey,
think
hey,
White. His name is actually
hey.
David White.
Michael
Blaine
Jackson
is his
didn't
middle
do it.
name. So I guess actually, technically, it is David White.
I didn't get that one.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
I didn't get that one.
Ian marking that
I was
one.
like Tom the best.
So do I get a
I thought it
point
was
for that
that
then? Do I still get a point for that?
No, because my answer says David Blaine and the referee's decision stands.
No, Wikipedia. It's
I don't see a shirt.
So you get back.
All right,
Who's the
question
referee?
8. Question 8.
David Blaine White.
Who's older, David Blaine or Chris Angel?
Chris Angel.
It's gotta be Chris Angel.
So do I get a point for that? Because I didn't know the answer.
No, you
You
don't.
said you didn't
Why
know
would
the
you get a
answer.
point for
You
not
Just
knowing the
admitted
answer?
you didn't know the answer.
Chris
I
Angel.
would do very well at pole quizzes if that was the case.
Exactly.
Chris
Chris Angel is older by how many years?
Like 40.
5 years. He's 5 years
This
old.
is how many I put.
Is it? I just guessed that.
No way.
5 years.
Fuck.
That was written with a thumb writer. Look at the state of it.
Right. I want to know who is texting Pete the answers to his
Let's see your
desktop.
thumbs, Pete. Show us your
Nobody
thumbs.
fucking is. This is the easiest round that you've done so far.
All right.
The general
Okay.
knowledge stuff were moderate.
All right. Okay.
Slight stuff,
All right.
impossible.
What card did Fruit Loops choose?
The 9 of diamonds. I think. Or was it
No,
the
that's
8?
fine.
It was the Knight of Diamonds.
Okay, your
correct.
handwriting is either scruffy or it is a thumb writer. I'm convinced it's a thumb writer now.
It's
Yeah.
totally
Nine
cheating.
of diamonds.
You know why? Because I
I
sat
promise
there and
you I'm
watched
not.
them do. I watched
This
them
is
do
the
this
only
and,
round I knew the answers to.
I rewound that tape 50,000
Yes,
times
I
to
know.
figure out the Browie.
Two. All right. Last question. Who wrote the Prestige?
Easiest. This is the easiest round.
Who wrote the Prestige?
A very great
Um,
film writer.
Christopher Priest.
That's it.
Yeah, it was Christopher
Christopher
Priest.
Priest.
Wow, let me just add another X next to that answer there.
All right, guys.
I've written
tally
Brad
up your
Pitt.
scores. What did you get out of 10 for that round? Pete, what'd you get?
Let me count them. Every other round, I did. Well, the sleight of hand round, I did terribly. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I count myself for not having a name for David Blaine because you tricked me or not?
It's 9. Leave it at that. Dwayne, what'd you get?
He tricked all of us.
G. Lloyd.
7.
7.
Cody, what'd you get?
5.
Tom, you're taking Brad's score,
Well, let me
unfortunately.
just count.
What did you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrong, so I got 2.
Oh. Basically, you're basically the same as Brad Christian anyway.
Oh my gosh, I could be his son. Wait, that's weird. No, that's
All right,
fine
guys, I need another toilet break because I am pissing like a racehorse right now.
I've removed him from the stream. Drew Loftus has no idea what his score is. He's just having fun. Sheridan's 22 out of 40. I guess that's for all rounds so far. We Are Yoga, 6 out of 10. Illusionary, 4 out of 10.
Wow.
7 out of 10 for Charlie. And 9 out of 10 for DJ Scott Allen.
Anyone with 2 or lower?
DJ, I got none. So let's see.
Oh, I got none, thank God.
Scale, was that Scallion? Or is it Scale 1 or Scale 1? He says, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Scale 1.
And neither do we. We don't know what we're doing
Scale
here.
1.
Harley says Lloyd's starting his
Number
own
2.
stream.
I'm just going to the toilet while Lloyd's going to the toilet.
Oh, this is
Both
nice.
those guys. Okay, question. A bonus question. We'll do a prize giveaway. Okay.
G. Clark.
This is normally where you say the question, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to see it. Okay, so we're going to give away a brick of cards. So a brick of cards of your choice from the warehouse.
What?
And we're going to, yeah. So the first, not the people playing here, but the people at home commenting. If they get this right, then they win a brick of cards. So the first person to get this right wins a brick of cards. So what has a head, a tail, no legs?
Lloyd's mom.
No, that's not. So what has a head and a tail and no legs?
Well, that's the question.
That's the question.
Fair play.
Let's see. First person would be Mitchell Ward. Mitchell, you had coin.
Wow.
That is
Fair play.
absolutely correct. Mitchell, if you email support@illusionist.com, say that you've won a brick of cards of your choice and to ask Chris to get in touch with me, I'll verify that I was on the stream and I've offered you that. And yeah, congratulations. A lot of people got this answer, but Mitchell, you were the first, so amazing
That's an
work.
absolute perk. He literally just wrote coin and got a brick of cards.
Yeah, mate, that's what you get. Consolation prize for anyone that doesn't see this bit up here.
That's mad.
You can get 10% off at the site at the moment if you use the coupon code
Gee.
PUBQuiz at checkout. So you can use the coupon code PUBQuiz at checkout.
Is it me or is Dwayne looking really good today?
This side.
Oh no,
this
it's my
side.
screen. Sorry.
G.
Wait.
Oh, that's fine.
No, it's me. It's me.
That's me.
Yeah,
That's
go on,
who you're
go on.
looking at.
Yes, the name's been done.
You're looking at me.
Your beard
So
is so big and
I have a
full.
question for you, G.
Go on.
So, whilst we're here, because we obviously have like a group of people that are. Well, yeah, I'm in quarantine, Tom. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm in quarantine, boy. That's why it's the way it is. But anyway, G, because we are in this group, and these guys have like tuned in. Can we give them a sneak peek of something we're working on? Just a tiny little peek, or no?
What would you like to give a peek of?
Still waiting on G's answer. What do you think, G?
What would you like to give a peek of? I guess what I could do is
we earlier
share
got,
my.
we earlier got asked if we could talk about something. But I don't want to show them the whole thing. I just want to show them it and then say this is.
Do you have it on you now? What we're talking about? Do you have it on you now? Okay, so do you want to discuss?
Yeah, I've got it with me right now. I ran and grabbed it.
Okay, let's
So
give
good.
everyone a sneak peek of this then, Pete. So I'm going to maximize your screen. You can talk about this now.
Talk about it.
So I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but about 4 or 5 years ago, I started designing something, and I got in contact with G. And then before I worked with Illusionist, me and G have been friends long before I worked at Illusionist. And we're working. I'm not going to say what it is, but we're working on this thing. And this is literally going to enable you to create absolute incredible miracles without having to actually put any effort in. And if you want to be able, the best way to describe it is if you want to be able to recreate the actual Berglass effect, the one that you've heard about David Berglass doing, the one that you've heard so many stories about. If you read Theatre of the Mind and you've heard Barry Richardson talk about this, and I'm actually personal friends with David, and I've seen firsthand David Berglass's Berglass effect. If you wanted to replicate that perfectly, this little thing is going to allow you to do that. But not only that, a range of other things as well. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to say what it is. I just wanted to tease you a little bit with this because somebody asked earlier and I ran and grabbed it. But I can't wait for it to come out because we've been working on it for a long time. And the only thing that's holding us back right now, so let me tell you, the only thing that's holding us back is the fact that we're all in this lockdown, this quarantine. And normally we travel off somewhere to capture performances or do something, and we can't do it. But as soon as we can, I promise you, this thing's going to change your life. You can't really see what it is. It's great, but this thing is genuinely going to change your life. We're going to travel to Greece, I think. Or we've got ties in Greece. We can't say too much. We've got ties in Greece, and we're going to bring you a line of products that I guarantee to you you're going to love. I mean, I'm so proud of it. Like literally, I've had a couple of whiskeys, so I'm telling the truth. They say when you've had a drink, you're telling the truth. But this is for me going to be the best thing of the year.
Can you give away the name of it, Pete?
Come over there and I'll slap you with it. I'll bring this to your head.
Whoa. Can you give us the name of it, Pete? What's the name of this new project?
Can do. But...
Thank God the Wi-Fi is great. Come on, Pete.
It's called Stack Watch.
And Rohan McCourt, says, does it work as a normal watch? It does work as a normal
100%.
watch. It does work as a normal watch.
100%.
What do you think the pricing will be?
Products.
So I can start saving. Sheridan. At the moment, we're looking. It's going to be very affordable. There's a secret within the watch that allows us to make it much more affordable than other watches on the market.
I've got one packed away somewhere. That's
the great thing.
The quality is incredible too.
Honestly, we started jamming this out. Well, we started jamming this out. We started jamming it, and like Lloyd's one of these people. Lloyd, I'll tell you something. Lloyd's an idiot for the most part. Like as a human being, he can't function. But when it comes to ideas, he's one of the only people I've ever been able to jump on Skype with and instantly jam ideas out instantly. And his brain works so quick. And we got jamming. And then Lloyd set me a challenge. He said, come back to me in 3 days and show me what you've got with this. Lloyd, do you remember what you said when I came back with a routine for this? The full routine from start to finish.
Yeah. The full routine from start to finish is the answer.
Cut back to Lloyd.
Yeah. The full routine.
Well, no, I'm saying do you remember what you said when I showed you the full routine?
It's the answer to the ACAN. It's the Holy Grail.
Like your opinion on the routine.
Oh, it's
yeah, no. Well, that's it. But not only that, you were like, I said, look, somebody can hold up an amount of cards. I can instantly tell you how many they're holding. So you could do an instant memory test, the Burglass effect, any effect that you can think of with a deck of cards without any work. This thing here allows you to do. So good.
Alex says, is it automatic or battery powered?
This is the most silent Lloyd's ever been since the last time I took his missus out from the back.
No, honestly, the full routine, the routine that I love the most is
wait a second. So the best way to describe your answer is this: the watch.
Well, I think there's a time delay, Pete, between me and you, but it's the first time I've seen any pre-show, any TV magic. You could give someone a watch, and they could understand how the routine works, and within 10 minutes, they could realistically go out and perform the most perfect any card at any number. Period. It's as simple as that. With a full team structure from start to finish, you're not going to beat it. You could film this for TV. You could film it at home. You could sit without filming it, perform it to a spectator. It's the ACAN, any card, any number. You never, ever touch the deck. There's no memory work. There's no maths. There's no calculations. And just with the watch alone, you can perform the perfect description of ACAN. And that's it.
So We Are Yorgo. We Are Yorgo says, gee, if we have ideas for the company, how do we share them? You go here to the illusionist.com website. You scroll right to the bottom. And in the footer here, you've got invent, tricks, and submit. You click on that. It takes you through to this page. If you read this page, it's important that you read it. Oh, Mark Elsdon, if you're still watching, this is you. You read this page, and at the very bottom of this page, you've got submit by filling out this form. And you can fill in that form, and you can submit your trick to Illusionist. If you've got an effect, by all means, submit it there through the website. So hopefully that helps.
That's what.
Yeah, and if you look at the artists that started at Illusionist, that had their ground at Illusionist, people like Wayne Houchin, Shin Lim, Garcia, they all did the same thing. They went to the website, they had an idea, they sent it to us, and now we have literally global megastars that have started by hitting that you just shown. It's incredible.
Yeah, I can see it.
I was just going back through your comments earlier, G.
Yeah.
And it says, if you look, it wasn't Mitchell Ward, the first person, it was Zach was here. So if you go back,
I was going off my
you'll see
comments.
I'll just somebody just.
Well, we're combining YouTube and Facebook comments. So the first was Mitchell Ward. So we're going to take that one.
I just bought a pizza.
Well, listen.
Thank you, Cheeky Chilies.
Thanks for that watch. It's amazing.
Gee, we'll
so
just send both out, and then we've covered both mediums. Done.
Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll send Zach's out as well.
We'll just send both out.
Tell what cards will
Yeah, cover both mediums.
Well, yeah, we'll cover Zach with a brick as well.
It's unreal.
Next round is This is a fun round. This is round 5 is Illusionist. So comment. In fact, you know what? Let's get Lloyd. Let's get Lloyd to read this round.
Legend, you little fucker. All right, questions on Illusionist. How much do you guys love Illusionist? How much do you understand the history of Illusionist, and how well read are you on Illusionist? Obviously, Brad Christian's left because he knows too much. That's the only reason he's gone. And he probably had an Amazon delivery. Question 1.
And the fact that this is the only round he were going to beat us all that.
This round, I think Dwayne or Cody are going to win this round. That's my prediction.
Thanks for having faith in me, Brad.
Lloyd, we're almost at 2 hours. Make this a fast round.
Guys, do you want us to stop at 2 hours, or do you want us to keep fucking going? Answers on a post.
Messages. If you want us to go a little bit longer, messages. If you want us to end it, Lloyd's going to be like a rapper and get through this quickly. Tell us what you want to do.
This is up to you guys. We can all log off right now, or we can keep going. And I have 2 more pints of lager left, so I can keep going for the next at least 12 to 15 minutes. All right, before round 5 begins, everyone, Tom, Geraint, Pete, Dwayne, Cody, get a drink in your hands, raise it up to all of our fans watching live at home right now, and we're all going to take a drink dedicated to the fans on Illusionist. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's fucking beautiful. All right, question 1.
It's 2 o'clock here. Coffee.
You're in Kentucky. I'm surprised you're sober. Question 1. What was Brad Christian's job before he founded Illusionist? So what did Brad Christian do as a job before he started Illusionist? And I can't tell you how long ago that was, because that may be a next question.
They're saying keep going, bro.
Magic Mantra says, keep fucking going. Chug it. And I bloody will.
So many people want us to keep going.
Second question.
What a profile picture.
What is the best-selling trick or product of the last 10 years at Illusionist? Anyone want to comment that below?
It's got to be.
Drew Lofton, Mad Music Shop, dude. I like that question. All right. Question 3. In total, how many people work at Illusionist? So that's not artists. That's people that work at Illusionist 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Give you a clue.
Can I ask you a question, Lloyd? To specify?
What was the question?
Does this count? Well, no. So the question for me is, does this count like Shelley or no?
Yeah, this includes people who work in the warehouse, people who do the accounts, everything like that. In total, how many people work at
it's going to include everyone, Pete. So you know, Cody and John and stuff in the warehouse.
Corey, Jen.
I've got a feeling I may not get this one.
This is going to sort the wheat from the chaff in the comments, because you can't Google this. Question 4.
Well, this can separate the wheat from the chaff. It separates the experienced from the non-experienced.
Or the unemployed.
It's people who work.
How can you ask Tom that question? I've been here about a week.
We're not talking about longevity, we're talking about numbers. All right, question 4. What year did Illusionist create Magic's first ever custom deck? So everyone knows at home, Illusionist, I'm psycho and squeaky. Illusionist was the first company to make custom decks. What year was the first one out? This is a great question.
That is such a good question.
You all probably know what that first deck was. If you're a fan of Illusionist, in the comments, drop it below. What was that deck? 2012?
Who said that? No, it'll be way before that, surely.
Yeah,
way before that.
Leon, you should be ashamed of yourself. Drink. All right.
Hey, Lloyd,
Don't drink.
Lloyd, what year would Brad say? 34?
34. Well, I believe the Battle of Hastings is still going on.
That's an in-joke for everyone who's been here since the beginning.
Someone, my view said black deck. Sheridan Townsley says art. Oh, George Onks is close, but no cigar. Question 5.
What year
How many members of Team Illusionist are British?
Too many
Hang on.
freaking members.
Are you
Right,
British?
so wait a second, Lloyd.
I am
I just want to
British.
clarify one thing
Really?
here. Is Wales classed as British
That's
to
what
you
I-
guys?
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
it is.
Because you hate
Yeah.
the fucking British.
We don't
We-
class
no, we are
classes
British.
I had to pretend to be Welsh when I was over there.
Oh,
just to
okay,
not get
okay,
beaten
right.
up.
So that's it. I had to specify because when England were versing Wales,
Oh yeah. In England, Wales rugby.
yes,
We are
there you go.
not
Tom,
continent. Jesus. Okay, question 6. We're firing through this one, guys. So we've got 6 minutes left on the 2-hour mark. If you want us to keep going, let us know. My view said he is a Celt, and he's correct. Question 6. According to Madison,
Who?
how much in damages did he pay for the famous trashed hotel trailer? So if you guys remember, there was a trailer on Illusionist.
Dude.
Peter McKinnon filmed Daniel Madison beating the living shit out of a hotel room. Fun fact, there was no permissions granted for that. They genuinely booked a hotel room, went inside, and just trashed that shit. What was the amount in damages they had to pay?
Can I ask you, can we specify a question, Lloyd?
Yes, of course.
Were it in black and white?
Yes, it was. And Madison
I didn't
shit.
ever see it. I never saw it.
Okay, but you know about it because you knew it was in black and white.
I'm
Everyone
kidding. Lloyd.
knows what this trailer is. You can go back and watch the trailer. They break TVs, mirrors, ironing boards. They flip beds. How much did they pay in damages for that trailer to be made?
What was that trailer for again?
I believe it was
For the Rounders.
I wanna
Rounders,
say
yeah.
it was Rounders, right?
Okay.
Yeah, my voice just went now. Rounders.
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 And once you've got
Question 7. Question 7.
Sound like Scooby Doo then.
I know it. Man, I got a dope Scooby-Doo impression. You want to hear it?
Yes. I do.
Yeah.
Or your Joshua J impression is pretty good.
And my Joshua J impression is just as good as my Scooby-Doo impression.
Uh,
And if anything, they're quite close.
Are they the same
okay,
thing?
do it. Yeah, do it.
My Scooby-Doo impression is, "Oh, Raggy!" Pretty good, isn't it?
And now do the Joshua J one.
I'm not going to do the Joshua J one.
I was just going to say that's just scrappy again. All right,
Joshua J is an incredible magician.
phenomenal.
Question 7. How many custom decks does Illusionist currently sell? Caveat G to this question, is that in terms of colors too? Colorways?
It's current decks on the site. How many different variants do we sell?
This is a great question. But I think Bert Villanueva is going to get this question right because he's a super fan. Question 8.
Listen, you're losing me.
Question 8. You guys, you're all going to be able to Google this, so as fast as you can answer. What year was Illusionist founded?
I've got the logic. Would you get a bonus? Actually, I'll say what I think the
I
bonus.
think Mr. Hot Dog was correct. He said 29.
I thought you said something else then, Tom.
Oh, this is a great one. This is the next 2 questions. G, you got to put on screen.
Mhm.
Caretaker Ling is an anagram of which Illusionist team member?
Fucking hell, I only know 3 here.
Caretaker Ling is an anagram of which Illusionist team member? Ben Allen is commenting multiple
Listen, guys,
guesses.
if you
Ben
know-
Allen, we can only go with your first guess. Just
Wait,
understand.
are we meant to answer this? We are.
Listen,
aren't
if you guys get this, if you guys manage to get more than me on this round, you can have my fucking job. Because I don't know any of these answers.
What would we do? Nothing.
We'd basically be employing someone.
Yeah.
Lloyd's,
Hey,
Lloyd's taking your job.
Cody,
Yeah,
you can just go under a car for
I
6
never
hours a
listened
day.
to him. Yeah, that's it. Listen, that car is lush. Leave it be.
Lush. Right, 10th and
Guinevere.
final question.
What
the
about
Illusionist
Guinevere?
round. Brad's Lonely, which G's going to put on screen. Brad's Lonely is an
Oh,
anagram
cool.
of which team member's name? Brad's Lonely.
Poor Brad.
Going to appear on screen like magic now. Fuck. Now. Brad's Lonely is an anagram of which team member's name?
Give us a challenge, mate. Give us a challenge. Oh, hey.
It's easy with the
Hey,
Hey, lads,
Hey,
lads.
what are the lads, boys? What are the lads? Illusionist lads. What am I
All
doing?
right, let's go through it then.
Oh, Mike, can I ask a quick question? If question 8, if the year that it was made is also the same birthday of someone, birth year, do they get a bonus mark?
No,
No, they're
because that's
Bye-bye.
probably you. Probably you.
Yeah, well, that's what I was hoping for.
Wait, you weren't born in 2001, were you?
Was it 2001?
If you were listen, whoa, Tom, if you were born in the same year that Illusionists were founded, we'll give you 5 points.
Well, then it's not. Well, we just found out it's 2001. I thought it was going to be 1997, same year as David Blaine's
Late
first.
special. Wait, what year were you born?
Then you fucked out here. Then
I know. I was trying to get really cocky.
All
So
right,
let's
let's
see
go to the
next.
questions. I'll go through and I'll ask Tom, then Pete, then Dwayne, and Cody an answer to the first 4. Question 1 to Tom: What was Brad's job before starting Illusionist?
I wrote website designer / coder.
No, did anyone get this right?
Waiter.
no, I didn't know what it was.
He was a waiter.
Oh, waiter, shit.
He was a
I thought
waiter,
I knew
yeah.
that as well.
He should be on the stream, but
I was
he
going to say a porn star.
actually Brad had a couple of interesting jobs. He was a waiter and in a high-end restaurant in New York, and I think it was the mayor of New York or someone was in the restaurant, and Brad carried the food out and spilled it over him everywhere.
Legend.
Yeah, and then another job that Brad had before Illusionist was my favorite story. He was a limo driver, and on his first day he drove the wrong way up the freeway and lost his job. And then the most interesting story about Brad working at Illusionist was at one point Brad used to.
Brad Christian, if you're watching, you're fucking backwards.
At one point, Brad used to go door to door in Canada because he's Canadian, selling frozen turkeys. And one of the people that Brad sold frozen turkeys to was Peter McKinnon's parents, and Pete remembers it. Like,
No way.
Weird, you're freaking me out too much now.
That's a cool story.
Very cool story.
That's
All right,
mental.
question 2.
Let me turn that.
Best selling trick of the last 10 years. I'll ask Dwayne.
I've got 2. It's
You get 1. You get super easy.
Yeah, one of them's
okay.
wrong.
I'll tell you which I've got. I've got. Okay, I'll tell you the 2, and then you can tell me if one of them's right, and then I'll choose.
Or just
It's
choose
either
one.
pyro
Yeah,
or street magic.
just choose one.
Of the last 10 years, Dwayne.
I personally picked Pyro, so I'm hoping.
Oh, okay. Pyro.
Yeah, it was Pyro. It was Pyro.
Pyro is
yeah.
correct. Everyone at home, that's
Question
another
3,
point for Pyro.
The next question. How many people in total work at Illusionist? Cody, this one's going to you.
14.
Fuck yes!
14 is correct.
Wow, I
Correct.
thought 35.
Just off by 21.
All right, question 4 is going to Pete. What year did Illusionist create Magic's first custom deck? This one goes to Pete.
Today. Or not.
Pete's currently come into this stream via a potato. Isn't he?
Pete is
Okay.
sending this signal in via smoke stream.
I know. A carrier pigeon's taken pixel by pixel for Pete's stream.
That's it. He melded in.
Pete, what year did Illusionist
Can't hear
create
anyone.
its first custom deck?
Just going to Dwayne.
Listen, I thought 2002, but that was just an estimate.
Wrong. You're wrong. Well, do you want to redeem yourself by
I
guessing?
know as little about you lot as fucking nobody.
What do you want to redeem yourself by guessing what deck it was?
Again, maybe not. Your choice, mate.
All right, Dwayne or Cody or Tom, what deck do you think it was?
I don't fucking know. I know nothing
Okay,
about any of you.
Black Tigers and
Whoa.
2003.
Lloyd.
Oh, it's 2004. It's 2004.
You've got to give him Black Tigers. That's unreal. I remember
Yeah,
that.
we're going to give it to him, yeah.
Mate, everyone knows Black Tigers.
Yeah, mate. Well, now
Best
you've
deck
said
ever-
it.
ever
Oh my
made.
God, what a legendary deck that was.
Hey, Lloyd, do you want to answer Magic Mantra's question. What do you have to do to join Illusionist?
Have a talent.
Well, how did you get the job?
Yeah, how do you get a job, Lloyd?
No, Magic Mantra. I'd say if you want to join Illusionist Magic Mantra, the best thing you can do is have a diverse skill set. So like we all work here. Like Pete's a mentalist, Dwayne's a creator, G's a creator. I create magic, but we also all have other skills. So I edit video. Dwayne edits video. So does Cody. He's a creator too. Pete is a great person to find artists and have creative thinking. G also does marketing on the side. So if you want to get a job at Illusionist, diversify yourself. Don't just create magic tricks or be a good performer. Have other elements you can bring to the role, and you've got a very good chance of getting a place at Illusionist.
Can I point out as well, if you haven't got, because I don't work for Illusionist, they actually told me I couldn't work for Illusionist because I'll take the limelight away from everyone else.
Can you hear me?
It's because you're so handsome. How do you have a jaw so chiseled?
Do I? It's the beard. It's an illusion.
Well, this is what I was saying, man. If I had a beard, I would look so slick. I'd be svelte.
If you want to see what I really look like, look at those old flipping releases I used to do. Look at Ripcord. Oh my gosh, can't get it anymore. Sold out. Missed your opportunity. But look at that. Oh, I look like an adult now.
All right, question 5. Question 5. Tom, I'm asking you this question. Tom, you're out of the loop. How many members of Team Illusionist are British?
Is that 6? Is it more than 6?
It's 6. It's 6.
Is it 6? Who's the 6th one?
Will Jones.
Will Jones. He writes the code for the apps.
Oh, Will.
He's the nerd we hired. We hired.
If you're watching.
I coded Will.
Paul Will.
And his cat.
We've all had Will. All right, question 6. According to Madison, how much in damages did he pay, or did Illusionist pay for the famous?
Can I guess this one?
You can.
Right, I'll tell everyone a story on this one as well. As it goes. So Pete McKinnon's driving in a car. This is long before our time. He's driving in a car with Madison and Brad. And he says, Brad, I need some money. Brad's like, what do you need money for, Pete? He's like, I need 10 grand. He's like, why? I'm not going to give you 10 grand. Why would I give you 10 grand? I've got an idea. I want to smash up a hotel room. So Brad was like, but why? And Pete said, well, to promote a deck of cards, obviously. Brad was like, okay, 10 grand it is. And they gave him 10 grand, and that's what they gave, or, that's what we've heard, from Madison, from Brad, from other people, that they gave the hotel to not press charges when they smashed that room to bits.
Oh, fuck.
I wrote $10,000. That's a perk. That's right.
Did you write $10,000?
Swear to God.
That's the
my
point.
I'll tell you what.
Everyone who wrote $10,000.
Is that right? Is that the right answer?
100% correct.
That
If-
would be Brad
Spilled my
speaking.
beer everywhere.
If we ever do that again, don't ask me because I only put 2K. Would be
Don't
fun.
go smashing up hotel rooms, Dwayne. Don't do it.
I just spilled my beer everywhere. All right, question. That was a great fucking round. All right, question 7. How many custom decks does Illusionist currently sell? How many custom decks? I'm going to give this. I'm going to pass. Oh, where's Cody gone?
He's disconnected. He's come in 3, 2,
2, 1.
1, and more. 5. There you
Cheers,
go.
Luke Swinkles. I like his
Luke
name. Swinkles. Oh, fuck.
Cheers, my man.
Blazing Dragon says, is it nighttime where you are?
She just lives in the dark, doesn't it?
Yes, it is. It's
I like my viewers comment saying Lloyd making an excuse for when he stands up. Standing up. This is a high chair too. Fuck.
Is it a high chair?
Yeah. Sitting down. Not really much different. All right. Okay. Question 7. How many custom decks does Illusionist currently sell? Shout it out loud now.
58.
38.
Pete's on Pornhub. It's 41. 41.
Wow. I got over guessing significantly.
Yeah, you're
Mate,
all.
I
I thought you guys were fans.
I was 3 off. 3 off.
George Onks, he does. He said
3 off.
47.
That means you were wrong, Dwayne, just like me, and I was a lot more off.
He was born wrong. He was born different. All right, question 8. What year was Illusionist founded? You all get this question right because it's
Was it
all.
2001 by any chance?
2001.
What's my worst nightmare? My worst nightmare. Oh, well, I'm living it. It's the quarantine. I leave the house once a week and it's to go to the bar. I can't go to the bar. I'm literally living a nightmare. Look at me. Absolutely fucking leather.
Text Lloyd to 05020 to send £5 to help a Lloyd Barnes.
Okay, question 9. Caretaker Ling is an anagram of which Illusionist team member?
Gee, is it you, boy?
Geraint Clark.
Yeah, right. Geraint. The name I still can't say.
Geraint.
Geraint Clark. Geraint Clark. All right, Lloyd, list all the Brits on Team Illusionist. G, take it away. Name all the British people on Team Illusionist. Go.
Lloyd Barnes, Dwayne Williams, Pete Turner, Oban Jones, Will Jones, me.
Boom. Question 10. Brad's Lonely is an anagram of which Illusionist team member?
Lloyd Barnes.
Lloyd Chester. My boy Blue.
Lloyd Barnes. Hey.
Yeah.
Let me, Lloyd, I'll tell everyone a story as well. For 6 years,
bro.
listen, for 6 years, me and Lloyd, before we ever worked for Illusionist, we went to magic conventions and we shared the same hotel room. It's, literally went out cheap, one night, Lloyd, it's like we drove, we shared the car, we shared hotel rooms, we went, it was like budget. We were just as cheap as we could to get there.
I used to wear boxer briefs and he used to wear them after me. We were so cheap.
But listen.
Honestly, I'm telling you. He used to wear them after me. It was disgusting. But we couldn't
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Right.
He did.
And,
He fucking did.
He turned them inside out.
Lloyd,
He did. He used to throw them at the wall. He didn't stick. He put them on.
Listen, Lloyd.
It's a true story.
Lloyd, wasn't I known?
He's broken.
I was known as your sober mate for 6 years, despite drinking straight whiskey. They went, this is Lloyd Barnes. Oh, and this is Lloyd's sober mate.
Some people thought he was my dad. I used to be Do you know once I pissed on the floor of the hotel room and we were never allowed to sleep together again? Cool. Cooly cool.
Next question, Lloyd.
30 seconds in Wales, a minute passes. God damn, that's true. All right. What I didn't realize, G, is that there's a bonus round.
No, I've done.
No. The whole bonus round is the best questions in the whole game.
Yeah, no. I've done the first 2. Oh wait, no, wait there.
Yeah. You take this. You take this round.
No, you mate. Listen, the people want you. The people want you to continue.
Do my people want me? Okay, never mind. G, take it away. Shit.
Go on, Lloyd. We believe in you.
Okay. All right. This is a really good question. This bonus round, they're all lateral thinking questions. So, question 1, and listen up close.
Oh, listen, Lloyd. Lloyd.
Have I fucked it up?
Listen, Lloyd. After you said you pissed on the floor, just _ gaming said that's why G is caretaking.
It's true. It's true.
Anyway, listen. Before we get into bonus round, everyone.
Are you enjoying yourselves?
Yeah, everyone comment below. Are you enjoying yourselves? And what was your score? So, what's your score?
And what was your favorite moment?
And have you enjoyed the pub quiz so far? If so, we can do this another time as well.
Who
Is that all round?
We do it tomorrow. I'm having a wailing time.
No, we never tallied up the last round.
Hang on, listen to this. I've drunk so many cans, they're starting to echo. Listen. Hello.
No echo, you're drunk.
Oh, brilliant.
Charlie says, please, can you talk more about Stackwatch?
Yes, do it. Gee, what's your thoughts on it? Because we've heard Pete Mines.
Yeah, so I tell you this, while we're there. This is Pete Turner calling me whilst I'm on the live stream.
Because my fucking signal is so bad. My signal's so bad.
Okay. Yeah, no, my thoughts are, I think it's incredible. Pete gave me the idea. He said, hey, I've got this idea. I want to make a watch that helps people with stack. Oh, I can't give it away. I don't want to give it away. There'll be a trailer.
Don't give it away. Give me your thoughts on what you want other people to perceive it as when it comes out. What you think, what you would like to hear them say about it.
This is kind of one of those questions, if you're a fly on the wall at your own funeral. I don't know. I know some people like it, and I think a lot of people will think that it's like they'll think it's more complicated than it is, and it's actually so simple and so accessible.
Here's a good question. Why did you guys come up with it? There's a reason for why you come up with it, right? So why?
Yeah, the reason is...
I don't know why. Honestly, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you my reasonings, and you can go for yours. But so a few years ago, so I met David, and I'm not going to go into the semantics of what he did, but it was so fucking good. And I sat there and I went, do you know what? This guy's memory is so great. And I tried to remember, and I'm not going to go into his method. I sort of tried to backtrack what I thought David Berglass's method was. And then I realized that, I couldn't tell you how old David is, but I worked out that like he's got more life experience remembering stacked decks and remembering orders of decks than I have been alive. And then I thought, you know what? How could I make this so fucking simple and so easy to learn and so impressive without having to remember anything? Because you know what? I'll be honest with you. Most of the time, I struggle to remember what day it is. And that's true. It's not a lie. If you watch back the very first Illusionist meeting we ever did with me at the session, I don't remember the day or the time or anything.
Yeah, but you remember when the fucking Titanic.
And I thought if I could find a way. Well, yeah, but that's because it's interesting. It's interesting. That's interesting, Lloyd. It's interesting. All of this is all things about principles and methods and pages of books are interesting. But do you know what? The whole idea, remember, listen, when I used to do a stack deck, I used to put my phone number, my address, my date of birth, and all that, just to be able to remember it. And even that were a problem at times, because now I don't remember if I'm 32 or I'm 33 or whatever else. And that become difficult. And people that have the same problem as me know that even remembering your own age becomes difficult after a certain period of time. Anyway.
Do you know your date of birth?
Yeah, of course I know my date of birth. Ryan Trix told me it.
It's his date of birth too.
Lloyd laughing. But what I'm saying is I wanted a way to be able to do a series of effects, not just mentalism with cards, but star signs, dates of birth, all that stuff. And then I shared it with G. And then like a day later, G come back to me and is like, you could do this. And sometimes, and I'll tell you this, sometimes you look at somebody and you go, you're an absolute knob. Because they come up with something that you've totally missed. You've overlooked it. And that was what it was with G. And then me and G started jamming backwards and forwards. And then I became a member of the Illusionist team. And we talk probably like twice, 3, 4, 5 times a week. And when we talk, this is one of the subjects that comes up more and more. And I share with him an idea, he'll share with me an idea. And then at the end of it all, we stuck with this thing that's so amazing. We're like, what do we do with it? And we started building it. And do you know what? I'll tell you, listen, this is the truth. So you asked a question earlier on. You said, how do you become a member of the Illusionist team? And it's not easy. you know, it's not an easy thing because it's like this. The best way to describe it is like a club, and then when you get into it, you feel like it's a family. And I've worked with so many companies, and I've worked with so many different people, and for the first time in my entire life, I have an idea. I drew this watch on a pad. I sent it to G. G added his ideas. He drew something on a pad, sent it back. I drew something on a pad. I didn't expect it. And then about 2 weeks later, I get a parcel. I'm thinking, I hadn't ordered this parcel. I open it up, and inside it is the prototype of the thing that we'd been dreaming about for about 5 years. So that's the amazing thing about being part of Team E. And then we got this, and I looked at it, I played with it, and G said, "What do you think's wrong with it?" And I said, this, and this. And then about a week later, the next thing comes through, and it's another prototype of this watch. 3 or 4 times later, we're where we are now, and that's this thing, and you know, and I'm so like, I'm always proud of everything that I do, everything. But I look at this and I think to myself, do you know what? This is one of the greatest things that's ever been conceived, just because of how simple it is, how little memory work it takes. If I've had, let's say I've been out on a day. So let me talk to you now on a level. If they cut me off, that's fine. But I feel that I'm very good at remembering people's names. So whenever I do a show, I'm very good at remembering everybody's name at the table, or if I pick people on the stage, I'm very good at remembering their name. And if I've had a stressful day, I've had a shitty day, or something has gone wrong, my brain's like taken up with that stuff that's gone wrong. And I struggle to remember people's names. And if you ask me to remember a stack deck, I struggle to remember it. I struggle to remember like even easy things because my brain's elsewhere. And what this utility does is it allows you to know that stuff, even when you've had a drink, even when you've had a rough day, even when you can't remember the system you're supposed to be remembering, even when you're doubting yourself, because that's the worst thing as a performer, is when you're in the midst of a performance, you think, I've got this nailed on, and then your brain ticks in and you go, am I right or am I wrong? And you wanting to make the performance the most incredible performance you can ever make it, right? And you're struggling to do that because you just don't remember. And that's literally what this does. Look at Lloyd Barnes. Lloyd, you look as good as
Ever.
you look better than Tom.
I'm absolutely shitted.
But anyway, cut a long story short, if Lloyd looks like Susan Boyle and Jack Black all rolled in one.
I got 4 out of 10.
Yeah, that's
It's not a problem. But yeah, so for me, this allows me to be able to focus on making the performance seem bigger than it is.
It's
yeah,
great.
and I got like 2 out of 10.
The stopwatch is to be able to do.
Not a competition, Tom. It's not a competition.
The beauty of the stopwatch is that you can perform effects.
So that's it. To answer I'm so passionate about it. I know I'm talking a bit much, but it's only because I'm passionate, and whenever I'm creating.
The beauty of the stopwatch is it allows you to do mnemonics, which would normally take away from the performance, where you'd have to either slow your speech down or try to do 2 things at once. And normally something is lost in the performance. With the stopwatch, that doesn't get lost anymore. Suddenly, you can do very, very difficult calculations or stack work.
Come on, Lloyd, get your words out.
You can do very difficult calculations and stack work, but without having to completely take your eye off the ball. And that's the beauty of the stack watches. It's a genius idea. I don't know where you come up with it. I have no idea where it came from, but I cannot live without one now. It makes me feel weird when I perform without it. And that's the beauty of it, really.
When is
Well,
that due
it's
to be
like
released?
slide
You haven't
down.
actually hinted a release date yet.
Yeah, there's no release date right now, but
Cool.
yeah, I mean, I guess Pete, we may as well. Anyone who doesn't care about this is not going to be looking at this 2 hours and 24 into a live stream. So, do you want to give a closer look?
Yes.
You want to give and show everyone how it works?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So this is it.
Wait.
So
Before
you
do,
take
before
a look
you do,
around here.
wait. Before you do, Pete,
You can
Pete,
see.
let's at least let's see if
You
we
asked
can
me
get.
for a closer view. Do you want?
Wait. Let's see if we can get at least 20 people commenting right now.
I just got
closer look.
comment like straight away 20 times.
Just comment. Just say comment the word stack if you want to see it.
Yes, comment the word stack. As you do that,
Comment the word rack if you want Lloyd to take his top off. Comment the word rack if you want Lloyd to take his top off.
Let's see it. Comment stack watch below
Oh,
right
wow.
now if you want to see it.
There's a lot of people stuck in
That is
punch.
like, no. Is Brad not wanting you to tell people?
No, Brad would be fine with us telling everyone.
Oh, sorry. It's going against Brad. I was like,
yeah, right. Okay, Pete, here we go.
Wait, I don't count 20 yet. Let's count them. How many stack comments?
There's at least 20.
Aaron Molly said, oh no, Levi Linton said rack. So it doesn't count. As
Right,
one.
go ahead, Pete.
So this is it. You can get a quick close view. If you look around the dials here, can you see all the playing cards? Listen to this. Do you hear anything? No, you fucking don't hear anything. It's silent. But look at this. Look how good that looks.
And explain to them how that
Do you know
works.
what?
Why
Gee.
would you want to twist it? Why would you want to turn it?
Gee, give me any number. Give me a Gee.
I'm going to say
Lloyd,
15.
Lloyd, name a number from 1 to 52. Go.
15.
27.
as Pete's on a delay, he's just heard
15
15.
is 8 halves.
15.
15 or 27, Pete. 27.
I've just dropped the fucking watch. I'll say it again. 27.
27. Yeah.
5 of diamonds.
But Pete, what if I cut the 8 of clubs to the
15
bottom?
is 8 hearts. The 5 of diamonds. Give me another number.
What if I cut the 8 of clubs to the bottom of the deck?
5 of diamonds. Give me another number.
No, Pete, what if I cut the 8 of clubs to the bottom? So 8 of clubs is now on bottom.
So then I just roll the face of this like this. Oh, if you cut it to the bottom, done. I'm done. That's it.
Now it's
So,
wait.
I'm done. And I know every card now from 1 to 52 that quickly.
So tell me, Pete, where is
Give me another card, Lloyd. Give me a card.
Lloyd, I'll explain it. I know what Lloyd's getting at here. So this was the kind of addition that I had for the stack watch. So Pete sent me the idea for the watch. Absolutely incredible. And he said around the face, there's going to be, the stack and mnemonic around the face. So when you look, you glance, or you can gypsy peek at the number on your watch, you'll know exactly what card it is in mnemonic with no memory word. But what Lloyd's saying is you can cut the deck as many times as you want when it's in mnemonica. So you can get a spectator to do this as many times as they want. And all you have to do is twist the watch to the new bottom card or new top card, and you'll know the order of every other card
order
in the
out
deck.
Position, the numerical position of every card in the deck. So if the 8 of clubs is cut to the bottom, where's the 9 of hearts? Which is a difficult one to do.
So yeah, Pete, crack on. Do you want to show everyone that? Just show it rotates back into position.
Tell me that's not good. Come on. Do you know what? And not only that is we can't tell you all the subtleties, but I've come up with ways for you to be able to remember the order of a deck, then stack the deck in a certain way, in the most interesting and convincing way, to let a spectator name a number and name a card right at the start. You do an incredible memory deck demonstration. They pick some up. You name the amount of cards they've got, so on, so on. It's a 3-phase routine at the end. You nail the perfect burglar effect, and you never touch the cards, ever, not once. And this little bad boy allows you to do it in a natural way. But not only is it natural, honestly, when you watch it, you won't see it coming. You're like literally, listen, my view, we don't have a release date because we've been jamming on this for years. Like I jammed with G, and it wasn't until I became an integral member of the Illusionist crew that G started to give his ideas back. And then Lloyd added his ideas, and then Dwayne added his ideas, and all of a sudden, the best way to describe it is it became this snowball effect. And I'm the only person right now with the prototypes. So G doesn't have them, Lloyd doesn't have them, anybody else.
Nope.
And just before quarantine, I took this out. I was trying it. What do you mean, nope?
No, that was like 10 seconds ago.
I'll suplex you, you cunt.
No, I think there's a time delay.
I'm so delayed. I was going to say I'll suplex you.
No. It's a time delay.
I was going to say
the strength of this is not.
I'm the only person with this watch.
The strength is not just the genius behind the idea; it's the routine. The routines are so much stronger than the gimmick, and the gimmick is equally
Oh, Pete.
Dwayne just found his penis for the first time in 15 years. What's Cody doing? What the fuck's Cody doing? Is he giving himself a blowjob? Where's Cody?
I'm trying to, but I'm not me alone.
Okay.
Every time that you do these quizzes, could you make sure that Pete's always on this 10-second delay?
Yeah, the 10-second delay makes it.
Pete's the only one with the watch. Pete is the only guy with the watch.
And he still doesn't know the fucking time.
Oh, show everyone.
Listen, boys.
Show everyone the packaging,
Try my
Cody.
best.
Yeah.
I'm delayed.
Oh, nice.
Dwayne's pissing himself.
Maybe what?
It's in there. Hope it's
Oh,
in here.
please, Cody,
Yes.
can you get a photograph? Gee,
I've
Yeah,
done the
Cody.
photos with these.
Cody, send me a link to the photos, and I'll share my screen.
Cody,
to show
can you
everyone.
can you share your screen?
Yeah. I'll send it to you now.
Hold on. Why have you guys only got one?
Oh, Pete. Pete.
Oh, wait. Dwayne's got two. Wait there, Dwayne, I'm going to maximize you.
What the fuck did I have one? What the fuck did I have one? Pete, put the watch on. Or G, or Dwayne, or Cody, put the watch on. It looks so much better. And it's so weighty. That's the thing. It's so weighty. Put the watch on.
Mine's still got the plastic on this one.
Fucking scumbag. I'm so drunk, by the way, guys. Is anyone else drunk at home? You guys as drunk as I am. Magic Mantra. How many beers you had? I'll show you Magic Mantra. 1. Uno, dos. Tres.
I've got my one as well.
Cuatro. 5. Cinco. Seis. Can't go in French next. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. I've got a fucking load of beers.
I've got my one. How sick is that?
Shit faced.
That's watching it.
Stank watch.
I don't have one.
Tom, I don't fucking have one either.
Tom, I'll send you one of mine. I got loads here.
All right, Dwayne. You also have your wallet bigger than me. Let's all just be grateful.
That's needed a piss.
Yeah.
There'll be more bonus questions. Tom.
Yes.
Oh, Dan Boyles is on.
This has been.
Wait.
We've been doing it for 2.5 hours, guys.
I know. Let's finish it with this.
Where the fuck's my dinner? It's supposed to be here in 2 minutes.
Wait. Let's finish it with this.
Yeah,
We're gonna give away a
it's on your
stack watch.
Oh,
No, we haven't finished the bonus questions yet. We haven't finished the bonus questions.
Oh god.
Yeah, Lloyd. We're gonna give away the one stack watch.
Listen, look at this little lad.
That's
This
the
is
little
going to be.
fucker
one
who's
of
giving
the-
the answers. That's the little fucker who's giving the answers.
Look at the size of his neck. Like, look, my hand is like 10 times bigger than his neck. This is my son.
Zach, without
Run
lying,
away, mate.
give
Just
me
do it.
the
Run.
answers.
Run.
Let me tell you an embarrassing story about Lloyd Barnes at Blackpool.
Let me tell you about a story about Peter Turner.
Tell him the story at Blackpool 2020, Lloyd, with Zach. Tell him.
Wait, no. I'll say this. We're walking along, and Zach's walking with Pete. and they're walking along, and Lloyd leans over to me and he goes, let's get rid of that little kid. And I say, what? And he goes, yeah, some weird little kid's following us. And I said, oh, mate, because I could see in my head that Lloyd didn't know. So I was like, you better speak to Pete about that one. You better speak to Pete Turner. So Lloyd goes over to Pete and he goes, and Lloyd, what do you say to Pete Turner?
Who the fuck's that kid?
Yeah, unless. And you were like, unless.
No.
And
I don't know who it was.
you said, let's get rid of him, didn't you?
Well, no, because when we go to these conventions, you get people that they culminate around you. You go off to get some breakfast and you think, right, I don't want to eat in front of people I don't know. And like every single day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, the same thing happens. And then we went for breakfast and there was two guys. One of them looked like a builder. The other one looked like he was on the dole. And a child. And I said to Pete, Pete, are we going to fucking ditch this kid? And he was like, that's me fucking son. It's his kid. I'm like, what? I don't know. True story, like Shrek 3. Anyway, bonus questions. Question one. Ready? This is my favorite question in the entire quiz. What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with? No Googling. Dwayne, Pete, Cody, Tom. What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with? That's question one.
A toothbrush.
Write your answers down, Dwayne. Write your answers down.
Write these down.
Yeah, of course you are. It's the fucking quiz.
Lloyd,
Question
you
two.
whispered to me. No, you whispered to me. Get rid of that little boot.
I said, get rid of the kid. Savil's on his way.
Bloody
Question
hell.
two. What is the maximum number of times a single page of newspaper can be folded in half by hand? All right, question two. What is the maximum number of times a single page of newspaper can be folded in half by hand? Everyone's right 7 or 8 and they're wrong.
Can you just repeat number one, please?
Number one, what do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with?
Yeah, toothbrush.
Dwayne. Question 3. This is the hardest question in the entire quiz. So if any of you get this right without Googling, you get 5 bonus points. What do Fred Flintstone and Betty Rubble have that Wilma and Barney don't? What do Fred Flintstone and Betty Rubble have that Wilma and Barney don't? This is the hardest question in the quiz. Question 4, a very easy one. You'll all get this. Comment below in the questions. Where is the medulla oblongata? Where is the medulla oblongata?
In Adam Sandler's film.
Yes, the water boy.
Water boy.
Question 5. What occurs once in a year, twice in a week, but never in a day? So question 5. What occurs once in a year, twice in a week, but never in a day? I like this silence. I like that you're all thinking. Question 6. If you dug a hole,
Lloyd, stop
this is best. If you dug a hole through the center of the earth, starting at New Zealand, which European country would you end up in? So if you dug a hole from New Zealand directly through the earth, what European country would you end up in?
I love geography.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Question 7. This is a great question. The Canary Islands are named after what animal? The Canary Islands are named after what animal?
Peter Turner.
This is a trick question. What is the color of the black box on a commercial airplane? My view had the last question wrong, by the way. Question 9. What is the world's largest desert? The world's largest desert.
Well, these are my sort of questions. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. Gee, I've read the WhatsApp. I'm finishing the round after question 10. The last question, the very last question of the entire Illusionist pub quiz is, nobody can Google this. What can you hold in your left hand but not in your right? What can you hold in your left hand but not in your right?
I've absolutely smashed this round. Don't wish to brag, but
Have you?
mate, I've killed it.
All right, are we ready for the answers, everyone?
Oh my god, I smashed it.
Oh, yeah, mate, I've loved this round. This has been the best
Okay.
round.
I think the first question is going to fuck you all up.
Yeah, I
Question
did.
1, let's go for Tom. Question 1 was, what do you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with? What was it?
Your mum.
3 answers. 3 answers, you cunt.
I mean, what?
Am I wrong or right?
I mean,
What did you say, Pete? What did you say?
Do I get a point for all 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you gave 3
Hold
separate
on,
answers.
hold on, my pizza's
Tom,
here.
what do you
We're there. What do you say it was, Pete?
I'm saying there's 3 answers. Do I get a point for each, G?
Yes, 3 points.
Yeah, you do get a
A
point.
chair, a bed, and a toothbrush.
Yes, that's it.
Is that the answer?
That's it.
Oh, that is I hated that question.
What a shit.
Okay,
Because you would.
Question 2. What's the maximum number of times a single page of a newspaper can fold in half by hand?
6.
The answer is only once, because after you'll be folding into quarters. And then 8.
Right, wait a second.
I hate
That's.
this game.
You know what? So I got that. Honestly, I got that, and then I said once, but a maximum of 16 times. So do I get a bonus point for that?
It's 7.
No, the answer is once.
Oh,
The answer is
honestly,
once.
to say
Once.
you two have annoyed me now.
Yeah, but
is
what
an
I'm
understatement.
saying is, it could only be folded once if you were talking literally in terms of the language, but it can only be folded a maximum of 16 times if you're not talking literally.
So it's funny. If you look at Cody's eyes, you can see him
Facts,
literally
right?
losing the will.
What did you fucking write? Did you write once?
He always has to try.
I wrote once and then I put 16 if you try to trick me. It's not always have to try. It's always have to be specific. That's why you have a small fucking head with a little pea of a brain. Cody's from fucking Kentucky. Tom is not even part of the Illusionist team. You two have the answers. What do you want from me?
All right, question 3. What do Fred Flintstone and Betty have that Wilma and Barney don't?
Shoes.
No.
I
Right
wrote
around
cheeky
the eyeballs.
What? People would say?
Car. No, they had a car.
White around the eyeballs.
Right, G, cheating.
How's
Shut
he
up.
cheating, mate? We're watching his hands live.
Because that's behind
Fucking
him.
Fred and Betty Flintstone had a door. They had door.
Bullshit.
I did not know that.
They had door.
Pete.
Zach,
Listen, Bert Villanueva,
hell.
which we love.
Zach's
He says
here.
just give Pete the points.
Just give Pete the fucking points.
I'll be honest. I thought I loved this round. Now I'm hearing the answers. I hate it.
All right, you'll get this one.
Listen.
Tom, you answer this. Where is the medulla oblongata?
Yeah, no, all I thought was this. Listen.
Yeah, listen.
Listen,
Well, I
listen.
didn't
You're
get this
not
right. I put
listening.
Adam Sandler. So
You're not
that's
listening.
not me. But to fucking rein back. Stop. Let's go back. Listen, the problem with Hanna-Barbera with this. Hanna-Barbera produced Fantastic Max. And when they produced Fantastic Max, the fucking robots were insane and Fantastic Max were insane, but every single other thing in that entire series were totally fucking shit. From the sporks, the dogs, the ease. Yeah, you can back, Dwayne. You can get your way through this, you cunt, but you're getting 2 points. Listen.
All right. Question 5. What occurs once in a year, twice in a week, but never in a day?
The letter E.
Who said that?
Me. Was it right?
Yeah. Who fucking wrote it?
Sure.
I got it. That's right.
Whoa!
I didn't get
one
that.
out of
I didn't
five.
get that.
Easy.
You didn't get that one. That was the easiest one
Tom,
to Google.
what you didn't get though is the fact that Hanna-Barbera always took their main characters seriously.
What are you on about?
Hey,
You're
hey.
focusing on Hanna-Barbera, you cunt.
Why is Cody so silent? Have you guys ever seen the fools come in and entertain the king?
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't understand what he was saying.
That's
I
why
don't know if that
James win. Let's see.
Oh, this is Gordon.
Wait, I'm saying to you, that's the reason.
He's on a delay as well, so he's still talking right now.
Answer you just gave there. I'm saying to you, Hanna-Barbera. Oh God, here we go. It's round and around. It's like what? D keeps muting me because he knows how.
What's Tom doing there?
Hey, you're on mute, we
What's
can't
Tom
hear you.
Otterfoot doing there?
Listen, Lloyd, you and
Pete,
Dwayne
you're
are the
mute, we can't
sub-characters
hear you.
in this story. That's
You're on
why.
mute, Pete.
Question 6. If you took a hole through the centre of the earth, starting in New Zealand, which European country would
Fine.
it come through?
Listen, Tom. Do you know why you have that little beard?
Oh boy.
Me.
Is it Iceland? I don't know.
What's the answer to question 6?
Easy, bro. Spain.
Is it Spain? If it's
Right.
Spain. Is it
At this
Spain?
point, it's getting comical. We know he's cheating. Everyone.
Oh, no way did he get that.
Do you think Pete's cheating?
Is it
No,
Spain?
he's cheating. Yeah.
If it's Spain, I call bullshit. That's it. I'm calling it.
Yeah. At this point, it's ridiculous. He's totally lying.
Lloyd, finish off the answers and let's do one more,
Yeah.
more
Oi.
question.
All right.
Wait.
All right. The Canary Islands.
No. I know. I took a guess.
The Canary
I took a
Islands.
guess.
are named after what
I
island?
took one guess. I took a guess. Was it Spain? Was it Spain, Lloyd? Tell us the answer.
Yeah, that was like 10 hours ago.
Go back. Go back. One
Oh,
answer.
Red King, be quiet. Be quiet. Shush. Shush.
Was it Spain or not?
Yes, it was Spain.
Can we do the Illusionist roast at one point? Oh, that'd be so good. Can we do that? Gee, sort that one out.
Right, okay, we will do it. And Lloyd, next question.
I might be delayed,
What?
but I'm still quicker than Dwayne.
Wait, Lloyd.
What is the
next
colour?
question. Wait, Lloyd. The Canary Islands question. The next person, or the fastest person to answer. So, the answer to the next question wins a stack watch.
Ready?
That up.
3, 2,
That
1,
up.
go. What's your answer? What's your answer?
Red. Wait, red. Fuck, red. Is it me? What is it?
Nobody's got the answer. Is any? Was it?
Oh, it's people typing it. I got well excited there. Sorry about that. Oh, lost it.
I think it's Drew Lofty. Is it Drew Lofty?
Was it red? What did he put? Did you put red? Was it red? I just
Who won it?
It looks like
It's
yeah,
orange.
Drew Lofty.
No, I think it's only before him. George Onks.
No, it's Drew Lofty.
I think I'm on the wrong question.
On my screen, it's Drew Lofty. So we'll go with.
Hold on. Can we go back to like question 7?
Oh yeah, George Onks.
Yeah. Question 9.
So what's question 8?
Question 8 was. Oh no! Yeah, this is question 8. What is the color of the black box in a commercial airplane?
I said
Orange.
red.
Orange.
If it's orange, that's utter bull because orange is red.
Dude, it's orange. Who are you asking? Fucking Stevie Wonder. Fuck
Oh,
me.
I genuinely hate this game so much. I wanna. Oh,
You did nothing. You're an illusionist artist. Right. Question 9. What is the world's largest desert? And I know people are going to dispute this, so I put the reason
Antarctica.
why. What?
Antarctica.
Dwayne, you didn't get that. You're a fucking retard.
It's Antarctica, isn't it? I knew that as well.
Oh, fair play. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You win nothing. Question
Lloyd,
10.
Lloyd, whoa. Can I have an apology, please?
For what?
Well, give me shit then.
You obviously.
Who's got the power? Of
Cheers, Jake.
Got rid of him there. Let's see if he goes for it. Right, next question, question 10. What can you hold in your left hand and not in your right? There.
Your right hand.
Your left hand. It'll be your left hand. You got it wrong.
Dwayne, did you write that or did your 2-year-old write that?
It'll be your left hand.
What can you hold in your left hand and not your right? And the answer is your right hand.
Your left hand. No, it'll be your left hand.
No, what can you hold in your left hand? So you can hold your right hand in your left hand.
I am shy at quizzes.
You-
It's been lovely seeing you all. I'm going to go now before I end up crying significantly. Oh, this has been the
I know, that's it. Right, everyone add up the scores. That was it. That was the bonus round. So that was a total of, if you include the 2 bonus questions for prizes, that's a total of 62 questions. So add them up. Let us know in the comments below. But we're going to add Lloyd back in. Eating pizza. You there, Lloyd?
There it is.
Yeah, G's on a power trip. Kicking people out of the fucking cop. Fucking love, didn't he?
Anyway, thank you so much to everyone for joining in. Richie Flo says this has been awesome. We had a blast as well. So thanks everyone for joining in.
Lloyd, stop it.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know you fucked. Stop it. So next time I see you, I'll kick in your shin.
Right. And
How about a whale of a time? What a whale of a time.
the Drew says he has 15, but it was really enjoyable. Mikey
Boys.
says this was great. Thank you guys. Everyone says
Thank you all for tuning in. It's not about us. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's the important thing. Without you guys, this is not a possibility. Listen, we want to hear in the comments if you want to see this sort of thing again. We're going to, yeah, that's what we want. Canon, we want this. We want to do more. So please tell us if you want us to do more live feeds, more competitions, more fun. Next time we'll give away so much more. Let's do it because we rarely get this chance to come together and compete, and I love it. Lloyd's obviously happy with his pizza. That's his prize.
Well,
so yeah,
let's just
great.
have one. Let's have one. Everybody else is an idiot, but we'll do it again sometime.
A round of applause.
so. Messages.
Well done, fans. Round of applause.
I think you genuinely did win. But yeah, thanks to everyone for joining in. Really appreciate it. And we hope you can visit the next one. Drew Lofty, I think George Oggs beat you to it. Sorry, we checked the comments again and he commented just before you.
Didn't watch.
So sorry about that. But
Let's see.
We'll do that on the next. Tune into the next one and we'll give you another chance.
Oh, I'm not angry. This is a joke. You need to really, really know. Genuinely, I'm not angry.
Yeah, we all rip each other. That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. 100%. Listen, you could say what you want about us online, but we do more to each other than anybody else on the planet. I'm not angry. I'm the most happy person on the planet. Do you know why? Because out of the 5 of us on this chat, I have the biggest knob. Have a good.
I want to go clubbing.
That's definitely what I wanted.
Right, we'll leave it there. Right, thanks everyone.
No, let's stay on, guys. Let's stay on. Do you want to stay on? Let's do it.
Take care now. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, see you guys.